Sure. News from London. Roll of mirrors. Usually you wouldn't have to, but news around here is a little bit hard, for at least, especially from London, is a little hard to come by. It is a far way. So looking for any current or more up-to-date news would be a little bit of a challenge.
Nice.
Okay. So you're able to find some news of London, but it's all like egregiously out of date. Most of the newspapers here that are from London are at least like a month or two behind.
Huh.
Oh, darn.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Extremely terrifying. But I guess that's what happens when you're in the Reach, huh?
Yeah, you're far away from London.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have something else to look for, but yeah, I'll let you all guys have another turn first.
No, I mean, go for it.
I mean, is everyone going to move as a group, or do we just want to go do our own thing?
Lucian will
Hmm.
has the things that he desires to do, but at the same time, sticking with the whole is intelligent.
Yes. I would say let's not split the party.
Yeah, let's stick as a group.
Yay!
Brings a tear to my eye.
I wonder if I should get a new tail.
A tail, Lachlan?
Yes, Faney, one of our engineers, he has lost his tail.
Oh, you meant like that. I'm sure he
I'm
would
sure
be
they would
greatly
appreciate
appreciated.
Yes.
Exactly. But,
I shall go find a place that will give him a suitable substitute for a tail.
Okay, that's... Oh, you guys continue?
No. Par won't say anything else. Go for it.
Hey, where am I looking for a tail?
Well, yeah, they're looking for a doctor or an engineer of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
And the main thing is, do you have money?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's something that you should tell us, Jordan, whether or not we have money.
Well, you have the ship's money. That's why, like, if you're using like money from the ship or from the engine, then you will have enough. But, did you bring any personal items with you from your old life, Lachlan?
Yeah, I literally only take what I could from my prison break, so.
So that you probably don't have very much on you. But at the very least, you might not have enough for a tail, but you might be able to convince bargains and stuff like that and barter. It'll cost maybe everything left you got in your pocket, maybe at best, but you could. There's the potential that maybe there's something out there.
I mean, if I could go see an engineer there instead, could I barter service in exchange? Like I could do, like I know some like standard work that I could just do around here to help out, and then return. I'll take a tiny little rat tail of me home.
Sure, that'll take some time. Going by like the work it off sort of mantra. It is technically a cybernetic, so a steam cybernetic, so it would be it is a bit pricey, so it might be depending on how much you are able to hype up your services and how much you cost.
Well, can I see how much work I'm able to do then for this guy to see whether or not he thinks I earned a tail?
Well, let's see if you can find a tail first and foremost. Before this place isn't exactly known for its services in that regard.
Prosthetics. Tail prosthetics.
Yeah.
I don't. Does my engineering bonus count for this one, or not for this one yet?
No. So your engineering bonuses will come in. You mean your double roll thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's only for when you're on the ship.
Okay. No problem.
or anything else like more concerning your job.
Specifically the job.
Can I get an extra for being noble? I'm looking out for my guys.
I'll allow it. If
Yeah!
you're kinda, like, going out and like very obviously being like, I'm looking for a tail from one of my friends.
Yes,
Who's
that's what
lost it.
exactly I'm doing.
Yeah, like you're announcing yourself. Sort of. Yeah, go for it. You'll get a bonus for noble.
Mm.
Roll mirrors.
He says, his butt has nothing but a plaster on there.
No!
7-0. All right. You after the group follows you around, you announcing your group and all that constantly. Truly noble nobility.
Hello. Hello. Greetings.
Hello.
Hello.
Eventually someone will come by and be like, hey, heard you had some trouble with this. I got a workshop. We can probably whip something up if you've got the sovereigns to pay for it, essentially.
Could I possibly roll a hearts to barter service instead?
Yeah, you can. All hearts. Success.
Yeah!
Talk out with them a little bit. And
Do
eventually
these
like,
hands, do you know what these hands can do, sir?
and eventually he's like, okay, just pay for the materials, right? And then you can use those materials to build it yourself. Therefore, you kind of cut him out a little bit, and you just have to pay for the materials that you're going to use.
Awesome. Do I have a pocket change on me to pay
I
for
will
this?
say that all of the pocket change that you have, plus the lint in your pocket, and you'll have enough.
Plus the lint.
Wonderful.
He's taking the lint.
What's he going to do with the lint?
You don't know.
Oh
He takes the lint.
All right, let me start working then. He looks to the others and says, "Well, I'll be here until we are ready to leave again." He says, looking back at the workshop, and says, "So please don't let me keep you waiting."
no. Alright. If you insist.
Enjoy yourselves.
With that, the party is split.
We were going so
boy.
well.
The new record.
Let's not split the party 5 seconds later.
Alright, we'll get back to you then, Lackland. Everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
I believe we were going to check out the small comforts area last time.
Yeah, we did want to head over there and have a look at things, see how it's all playing out.
Conference or
The small
I
comforts.
think small conference.
Small
Sorry,
comfort.
I heard conference. Conference. I'm like, oh, I say like a speech is called. Did I say that? Small comforts. Right. Give me just 1 second. Right, the house is small. Comforts. Very sorry. All right.
It's
so
There will be.
Nice. So within as you guys are moving towards the house of small comforts, as it's called, you can see the glass spires of the Mangaline pierce high above the high wilderness into the clouds above. Every so often, your sights will kind of catch like a shadowy figure moving through the gleaming corridors, but their identities are like completely obscured by the hued glass. Essentially, it just almost all the walls and windows and stuff are the that one very beautiful stained glass image you found, Con.
Oh no, yeah, hang on, let me go get it for you.
It's just that in like various shades of reds and purples, and it's very immaculate looking.
Oh.
Wonderful.
As crowds of skyfarers and ministry officials and merchants kind of mill about in like kind of like the main kind of courtyard like area. Um, each actually look in varying degrees of either distress or um, what's the word for when you're like impatient, impatience. Um, as the kind of great clock tower that sits as like the centerpiece of the courtyard area continues to tick about um, as each are also waiting for any appointments they may or may not have. Um, with that, there are more than a few things you guys can see and or do. Of course, you can talk with anyone that is being discharged or people that are going in for treatment. You can sign up for treatment yourself if you have any horrors of your job or stress that you wish to get off your chest, or people you wish to make amends with.
I just somehow I don't think that'll help when we know that they're actually living on the ship with us, even while they're dead. Somehow.
It depends.
Mm-hmm.
What else is there? What else is there? And of course, for anyone that is experiencing more traumatic and terrifying experiences, can also as are kind of directed um, to what is called the Soulless Chambers,
Mm-hmm.
um, where more immersive experiences for treating any sort of nightmares or anything comes about.
Interesting. Interesting.
Along with that, of course, there are small vendors here and there for the people that are waiting, as stated like previously, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really up to y'all. That's what I'm trying to do. Most of the Magdalene services are towards their main sort of product, which is the act, the sweet line.
Well, this is all very interesting. Was there anything we wanted to see in particular?
Oh, nothing from me. I'm just pleased to experience new sights and things.
Well, that's one very easily taken care of. Amal, what were you coming here for? She got lost again already.
Mom disappeared.
That's not very good.
Amal!
Yes?
You there?
Yes.
uh,
Did you not hear me?
hmm?
Did you not hear me?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
God damn it.
Did you say something?
I was responding, but I guess you didn't hear me.
Not at all.
What am I rolling? Or-
Rolling for what?
What are you? Did she
I
just
don't
ask
know.
you a question?
I don't know.
Oh, oh
Sorry, I might have passed out a little bit.
Are you okay?
Just my eyes.
If you want to sit out sesh, you can. It's okay.
I might just... No, I'm here. I'm here. You woke me back up.
Are you sure?
I mean, you can fall
my
asleep
eyes-
back in just as easily.
My eyes are open now.
Okay.
Maybe you should keep them closed because they hurt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, no, I put eye drops in, so I kept them closed. But, they're better now. I'm just gonna keep them semi-closed, but also not be in bed.
Okay, up to you.
Alright, if you're sure.
Yeah. So how's it going?
It's good. We're looking around the House of Small Pleasures like you wanted us to.
Mm-hmm.
We were wondering if you had any aim in particular while you were here.
Oh. See, do any of us need small comfort?
Small comforts.
That is completely up to you. You need to talk to someone from your past or anything.
Maybe that's
There's no one really
interesting.
there's no one really from the past to worry about. After all, but we have people here in the present and the future. Um, honestly, it's more of a check in, check out, and then try to find out where the captain went. And that's the mall's aim.
Aha.
Trying to figure out where the captain went.
Mm-hmm.
If I can come by here later, he'll come meet you guys here. Because
Mm-hmm.
I think like food needs to see someone here.
Oh. Oh wow. Well, we can wait here.
Alright. Well then, if you're just trying to figure out where the captain went, roll mirrors.
Well, that's nothing.
Nope.
Alright, okay. So you ask around a little bit, you keep an eye out, you try to like get a peek at like the registration booklet that they have for like registering new clientele and stuff. But you're unable to actually hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You see where the captain has checked in, actually. You see that he had checked into both the where can I find it? Where can I find it? He checked into both the soulless chambers.
Oh boy.
Then he was checked out, and then he checked into the immersive quarters.
Oh boy.
Immersive quarters. What are those again?
Those are the quarters for when you need to experience something from your past or a person from your past, fully immersed in a memory, essentially.
Okay.
Being made real again. He has not checked out of the immersive quarters just yet.
Well, that was a very fast trip to the Solace Chamber. We'll hop back and say, so I think our captain, I think our captain might be a bit faster than I first thought, but he went into the Solace Chambers and then out of the Solace Chambers. Now he's in the immersive quarters.
Well.
So I think he might just be doing, I don't know, a little tour of whatever that he might be able to do.
I certainly hope he is on a little tour, otherwise our dear captain has had some worries.
Well, I can imagine that a man like him would have plenty of worries. It's a good thing that he's getting some of them taken care of, at least.
Certainly.
Hmm.
You don't suppose we should go check in on him?
Well, if he's seeking, soulless, then we should respect it. It's not until he's gone for too long where we should check in on him.
Yes, that exactly.
Well then, I suppose we have more free time on our hands.
We've already checked the person for the guest ship in, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well then, I'm at a loss on what to do. This is too fine of a place. This is too respectable of an institution for me to suggest even snooping around.
Hmm.
How rare.
Well, I personally don't have anything I need to do here, so if we don't have anything necessary to do in this place, we don't need to be here.
Where would you suggest going otherwise? We do have to wait for the captain still.
Well, we don't really need to go anywhere, I suppose. He has a bit of a shrug.
You're maddeningly unhelpful, Lucian. Thank you.
How was this? Around on
I'm
me.
just saying.
At the House of Small Comforts, we can all have a drink together. In a place which hopefully danger won't find us. But Lachlan will.
You know, I think I like that idea.
Wonderful.
Well, you guys can start drinking.
Glug glug.
Just one round, or you guys gonna be comfortably, like casually drinking?
Like 1-2 rounds, nurse it.
Yeah, I'd say like 2 rounds.
Lucien will only have 1 round.
Smart choice, smart
He's a
choice.
priest.
Alright, everyone roll an irons for me then.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
saw that coming.
Even if I take my time with this drink.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nay.
Oh no.
It's alright. It's alright. Amal, you're feeling it a little bit, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm. I will
Soon.
be slightly tipsy after our drinks.
A slightly?
Slightly.
You may
My.
add the buzzed condition.
Oh boy. Okay.
Saw that going.
Alright. So in that time then, Lachlan,
Yes.
you get to do your best roll, engineering. So you're making a tail. I'm gonna say it's gonna be. I'm gonna say that's gonna be a. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a veil because of how dexterous that sort of setup will have to be.
I'll take a 7.
All right then. It's gonna be enough. That with the materials you've been given, you're going to be able to create a little mechanical steamwork tail.
Oh.
Nice.
I proudly tuck this into my little bag, and I like to head over to the place.
Perfect. Be able to get there just fine.
Okay, down to questions. What does it cost to talk to someone from your company?
Let's let me double check.
Oh.
To talk to someone from your past, correct?
Yes.
The payment to talk to someone of your past, which would count as a treatment for loneliness. You need to provide the Magdalene with a savage secret.
Oh.
A savage secret.
Mhm.
Why specifically the description savage?
It's gotta be juicy.
Juicy.
Gotta
He
be
goes
juicy.
up to them and he looks really forlorn and he says, I think I'm adopted.
Who are you?
The secret that I hold, you dear to my heart.
Yes,
Okay.
but who are you, as in your name?
Oh, my name is Lachlan Hollowick of the Hollowick family.
Hollow family, Elby, correct?
Correct.
That will do. As they write it down.
Ooh.
Please come with me.
Yes.
And you guys are probably, I assume you met up with your team to tell them that you're gonna be getting treatment and stuff like that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then you guys know that this is going on.
Interesting. All right.
You don't know the secret, but you know that he's going in for this.
Mm-hmm.
Gave them that secret idea.
All right. With that, you are asked, of course, the exact nature of the immersive experience that you want. Who do you want to meet?
I would like to meet my father.
Oh boy.
Who is your father?
Lord Hollowick. I don't know what name you want to give him.
Personality?
He was very strict on Lachlan.
Mm-hmm. And they go over more details, like what he looked like, if there's any like names that he would call you particularly, or then of course like what scenery that you want, right? Like where do you see him whenever you want you're gonna have this talk, right? If he has like a study, or any other particular room that you'd want to have this conversation with them in.
You know what? His study sounds like a good place. It's a good place to chill together.
All right then. And with that, they take all the information that you've given them. And you are then sent back off to the main kind of court area to wait for your appointment.
Wow.
It takes about an hour, but eventually your time arrives, and you can go up to the attendant, and it'll lead you to the immersive quarters.
He heads in.
You can head right on in, and you will see your father's study. It's exact.
He's impressed.
Yeah, everything is perfect. If you literally just step into it, even down to like the books that like some have dust because they haven't been read in a while, and others don't. Like the pile of books of like the things he's recently read but hasn't had the time to put back in just yet because he might want to reread it or whatever. Every detail that's out of place or in place is completely perfect to how your memory of your father's study is.
Oh,
That's
the last
pretty
time you
insane.
probably saw it.
That is fucking insane.
That's crazy.
I think you guys should join in. You should get one as well. Learn about yourselves.
I mean,
It's
man.
a little character backstory opportunity.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. He steps in, looks around, and he says, he knocks and goes, "Father, may I come in?"
You're supposed to knock first, and then ask for entrance, boy. He says, you see your father like looking out the window that like overlooks
Yeah.
the rest of like the Albion view that your family had. He's got like
course.
one drink in his hand. Nothing too like. He didn't drink anything too hard, but
Yeah.
around this time, it's when he's finished his work for at least this quarter of the day.
Oh,
And
forgive me, son.
he turns around and bids you to come in, and the spitting image of your father. Every part of him, how his mannerisms are, his movements, every part of his facial features, what he's wearing, even like the slight tiny little limp that your father would have that he would try and hide from like his age,
Holy
defying
shit.
him. Even that is there when he goes to sit at the desk and he like fumbles like slightly. It's your dad essentially. It's him.
What the fuck?
He is taken aback for a moment as he slowly closes the door behind him. And says, apologies, Father, it's just that something's been on my mind today. Or lately, in fact.
Well, you know me, boy. I'm a working man. A break only lasts so long. I don't have time for everything that's on your mind.
Yes, of course, Father. How do I start this?
At the beginning, I'd hope. Sit down.
He sits down very quickly.
Sits down. Your father pulls out another little glass and like motions it to you as if like, do you want it? Your mother's not here right now.
He's
We're two men
confused.
in the room.
He's really
Can
confused
you,
whether or
boy?
not he can get drunk in this room or not by drinking. But, no, thank you, Father. I shouldn't take too much of your time.
Hair on your chest.
Well, of course then, Father. He will accept the drink then.
You accept the drink, take it. Your father's probably gotten you to drink, like, maybe, like, once or twice. He's not a full alcoholic or anything like that, right?
No,
But it's more of, like, the literal, like, the less, what's the term for it? You know what I mean, though, what I'm trying to go for.
Mhm. Casual.
He just a sip, right?
Yeah.
So he, like, gives you, like, the tiniest thimbleful.
Yeah, okay, that's beautiful. Alright, he'll take the old thimbleful, drinks it with both hands, and he says,
It's just as bad as you always remembered.
well, he tries not to make a face. And then he says, Father, I was wondering something.
You wonder a lot of things, Lachlan.
Yes. Genetically speaking, Father, is anyone who looks more like who I take after?
What do you mean?
Well, appearance-wise, I suppose.
Ah, shit, I'm gonna be quiet.
Appearance-wise, is there anyone else that you take after?
Yes, Father.
Not that I would know about.
Right. It's
Come on, boy, speak plainly.
Father, I'm having doubts that I am maybe blood related to the Hollowick family.
To the Lacklins.
Takes a drink. And?
I wanted to confirm if this was true or not.
And what if it was? Would that change anything for you?
I mean, you are still my father, but
Damn
I just
straight I am.
I just want to know if there's something that I'm missing about myself that I should be aware of.
The only thing you need to be aware of, boy. Hold on. Fumbled over that last word, goddammit. The only thing that you need to be aware of, boy, is that you're Hollowick. And that means something to this family, it means something to London, it means something to her renewed majesty. That's the only thing it should mean to you.
Blackland's getting slowly fired up, easily persuaded by this man. Guess you're right, Father.
Oh my god.
Always have been.
Of course, Father. I was so blind to doubt you. and then his shoulder deflates a little and says, I miss you, Father.
Oh.
And I'm sad that maybe I'll never get to see you again.
Boy, how old are you?
I actually need to look this up. Oh wait, shit, we don't put the age in.
No,
fuck
you don't.
Alright, that's 26, Father.
You spent 26 years under the light of her renewed majesty. I'm sure you'll get at least 26 years more.
Oh.
I hope so, Father.
You know where I am.
I do.
And stop being a damn Nancy and come visit me then, for God's sakes.
I wish I could.
You're a Hollowick. Where there's a will, there's a way, and it's always upward, boy.
You're right, Father. I'll
Maybe
do
not now. But within that 26 years that you probably have left, I'm sure you'll figure something out. Somehow you survived this long.
You're right. I did survive falling down the stairs.
So many times. He takes another drink.
And the first hunting party you took me in, Father.
Felt so bad that boy didn't eat that day.
To that he says
Tried so hard. Really had a sportsman spirit.
Wow.
I'll continue to be the best Hollowick I can, Father. And I hope
God,
to see
I don't
you.
know what else you could perform.
Wow.
Of course, Father, there is nothing else. And I swear by it, I'll come and see you and Mother again.
Better.
He nods. He puts the cup down.
And
Yes?
your sister.
Yes, my sister. She is always in my thoughts, Father.
Did you ever forget her?
Never, Father. As he kind of like clutches his chest determined, and he says, I am the elder sibling after all. And he kind of gets up all determined, like fire behind him, and he says, "Thank you, Father, this talk was most enlightening."
Glad it was good for someone. He gets up from his chair and like goes to go back to the
He does a very like deep bow from the waist, even though his dad is like turned away from him, and then he marches out the room.
Oh my god.
Before he leaves, he kind of opens the door and pauses and kind of looks back at his dad again, and he's just like, "I love you, Father."
He leans up against the windowsill, overlooking the rest of Albion. The steam, the smog, all of it, as if you were back there once again. Even though, deep down, you know that you're in the reach, far from all of the sights and the sounds that you shouldn't be hearing right now. And he leans up against the windowsill. He doesn't assume the same like relaxation as he had before. He kind of like tightens up a bit, and you see how his head kind of like flicks back to look at you. Only one eye of his eyes being revealed to you.
Yeah.
He looks you up and down, and then looks like, kind of like down towards the floor. And looks back at you. He's like, "You don't have to say it, boy. It's implied."
Yes, Father.
And he looks back. He says it very quietly. He looks back.
Like looks like biting down on a knuckle. Men don't cry. Men do not cry. He's like telling
Men don't cry. Men don't say "I love you" to one another.
Oh my
He said
god.
very quietly that you just barely heard it. And by the time you look back, he looks back out. He's looking back out the window. As you remember the last kind of image you probably had of your father.
He closes the door. Do not cry, men, do not cry.
Oh my god, look.
This place is fucking dangerous, guys. People are gonna get addicted to this place.
Yeah.
I've gotten addicted to this place.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, Lackland leaves with new determination and
Jeez.
new valor as he comes marching out looking like he just rode the Mile High Club and says, "I have returned!"
Like he rode the Mile High Club!
He looks refreshed.
Oh, thank God. Somebody looks happy.
Yes, I am.
I can assume it was a...
Enlightening experience.
How would you rate it then? Overall.
Enough to bring a tear to a man's eye.
Oh, darling. Do you need to sit down?
I would like that very much.
Come here, come here.
And he sits down and he says, he looks around the others and says, none of you have anything to face at all? Closure, your past, people that you may have wanted to have met?
Well, I brought my past with me.
Yes, but there's still much of your past that neither you or your cousin know of each other. Your origins, in fact. Or maybe you just simply want to know how your old home is doing. Old friends?
It's not hard to imagine.
Oh, I see. I never had a very good imagination, you see. What about you, father? He says, looking over.
Well,
No ghosts of your past?
oh, no. Nothing like that. I do my best to, confront my tribulations head on, as the Lord intended for me to do.
Surrounded by such mentally sound and strong people. It is quite admirable, all of you.
Thank you.
Where is the captain?
He's still in.
Unmentally
Experience
strong or
okay.
sound.
Mhm.
Now, come on, guys. One of you must want to go and do something.
I kinda do, but Para wouldn't, so I'm not.
Do it, come on. We're here.
Though, no, the past is best left behind us. The future, on the other hand. She leans into the group. I want to find out more about Carillion.
That is a very dangerous question to ask.
I don't see why it would be. We're heading there anyway.
Well, I suppose not. Though I'm not sure what it will cost you to ask that question.
Why would it have to cost anything? There are more ways than one to crack a knuckle.
I'd rather you not, Para. For me, it simply cost a secret that I held in my heart, instead of holding it.
You don't seem the type to have many secrets, dear.
It is why they are ever so more precious.
If you
But
insist.
I do not know if it will be the same cost to you as well. But if so, best of luck, Miss Para.
Oh, nobody's gonna come and help me? Aww.
He pauses and goes, "Oh, we could go in groups."
I don't...
It seemed like an individual experience.
I wasn't exactly assuming I would go into the Chamber of Small Comforts to ask a question.
Oh, then you would like company.
Always.
Then, of course, Miss Para gets up and, offers a hand.
Takes his...
Walking down for a ball type of, hand,
Takes his hand very elegantly, very gracefully. Off we go, then. Amal, are you going to be alright by yourself? She'll be fine.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted, but I'll be fine, unless you don't mind me tagging along.
Oh,
More
please.
than ever, please.
I'm always happy with you when you're around.
Come on. Does Lucy want to
You're
join
right.
in? Come on, he can't be the last man standing here.
Come on, Father.
It's a group activity. It'll help us to bond.
Pats his hand. Exactly.
Yeah. Well, both of you are getting your elbows hooked.
Perfect.
Oh my. Well, Lucian has his elbow hooked. He doesn't resist.
Fantastic.
We're off to find out about Curlian.
Very good.
Let us go.
Now, where do we start?
We'll go meet one of the staff members and says, how do you want to work the question con?
I'm not sure. Let me just check the notes I have. We have the crate of glowing jars that are souls. Is it general knowledge whether or not the trade of souls is like illegal, or? Jordan.
Mr. Market?
Mr.
My
No!
captain?
Don't you dare say Mr. Market here!
Oh, Captain, my captain?
He has left us. We're alone now. Forever.
But I'd assume that sort of dealing, it's very, well, we're a smuggler ship for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's think. How about start with general knowledge. What are the people of Carillion like, kind of thing? So we'll just wait for Jordan to get back, because he'll have to describe that anyway.
I'm sorry, I'm back.
Oh, he's back already.
Welcome
Never mind.
back.
Welcome back.
When my internet went bloop.
Oh! We're off to see the wonderful wizard of... Tell us secrets about Carillion.
Tell us secrets about Carillion.
Joking. We were going on to figure out more about Carillion. Ask around.
Sure, you can ask around, if anyone's been there before or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Royal mirrors.
Yeah. We're in a group. Who's got the best mirrors?
I have +2.
Fantastic.
Chance, do you want to roll? You've hardly rolled.
You want me to roll a mirrors?
What's your mirrors?
It's a 2.
Perfect.
Well,
yes.
That's good.
Alright. I'm not gonna try to retch for being audacious or even mysterious. Single tier. 5.
Alright.
Fair.
Looking around for information on if anyone's been there. So far, you only get people that either haven't been there or people that like know things that you guys would already know from its Carillion's reputation, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there are rumors about like that there's probably someone around here that can help you better. I mean, I think I saw a devil around here somewhere, actually.
Oh?
Oh.
Do you mind pointing us in the right direction?
That they try to think like I don't remember actually. I was here for treatment. I was mostly concerned on that, but I swear I could tell those brass eyes anywhere.
So just gonna look at Lachlan and just point at me.
No, he doesn't.
Para looks at Lachlan, and then she looks back at the guy, and she's like, "There can't be that. There must be something. Perhaps where were you when you first arrived, or when you were seeking treatment?"
I mean, waiting for treatment, I went all over the place, really.
Ah, A shame
I'm
then.
really sorry I can't be of any help.
Well, that's alright. Do you have any
no
idea
problem.
who would be able to, if anybody else might have seen them?
I mean, you can ask around, sure.
Time to go asking.
Time to go
You can
asking.
go asking, but again, it's just the rumor that they've seen one, not that they know where they are.
Hmm.
Damn it.
Could I attempt to seek one out myself, or could I try to, like, follow the rumors?
Let
I think.
me see here.
Alternative ideas. Someone just holds up Blackman and says, "Lost child looking for fellow demon, fellow devils."
Unfortunately, none of us are stupid. Only you.
But Lachlan is.
But Lachlan is. Would Lachlan want us to do that?
He goes up to a random staff member and says, "Do not worry, ladies. I've got this."
Oh
He
my
kinda, like,
god!
dusts his collar, puffs out his chest. He goes over to the nearest staff member, puts a hand on their shoulder. "I'm sorry, I'm incredibly lost, and I've lost my family. They are somewhere around here. Can you please help me find them? They are devils, like me. Because I'm definitely a devil."
God damn it, you idiot!
Roll avails.
We're just standing here and we're letting him do this.
Is there any way I can
guess
help?
we are.
Is there any...
No.
Okay.
No.
God! That's a success.
Alright, so they're like, alright. Sweetie, they say, like, questioningly, because, like,
You're old.
how? You're old? And they'll gather up some ideas to start looking around. Hold on.
You didn't expect this to happen?
I'm just trying to figure out how this is gonna go.
Yeah, I bet.
Announcement. We currently have a lost child at our office. He is this tall, about in his mid-20s, dark hair.
In his mid-20s! Nearing 30.
Yeah, okay, so they get on the horn, they do the whole thing, I guess, at least they try. No one comes to collect you.
Oh, he looks sad.
Para puts a hand on her shoulder. That's okay. We'll try another way, shall we?
Oh.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm sure somebody will love you.
Sure, somebody. Sure. I'm sure that they're quite nearby. Looks directly at Para.
You have some wild misconceptions about me, my dear.
Well, that was Lackland's method.
How about...
Oh no, you guys go.
No, say, what were you gonna say?
No,
Tell
what
us.
were you gonna say?
I like the easy option.
No, yeah, too bad. What were you gonna say?
How about we... No, never mind, that wouldn't work.
Just be sure, you guys want to figure out more about the Krillian because...
Because we're about to head there, and Para's interested.
Okay.
Mostly just Para's interested.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, if we don't find any information, she will go to the House of Small Comforts.
This is to ask for information.
Yeah, in a way. There was a devil that she knew.
Huh?
Well, she knew by proxy.
By proxy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Somebody she knew had very close ties to one. So she'll trot on up to the sign up, I guess. Where is it? How does this happen? How do you get in there?
You go up to the little attendant.
Mm-hmm.
You choose what kind of treatment you want, or at least what you're trying to do. If you're wanting to meet someone from your past, that'd be a treatment for loneliness, as it's called. You need to give up a savage secret.
Oh God, do they have any idea to know if it's true or not?
Yes, they do.
Okay. Let's see. Maybe. She leans in close, and she beckons them over, and she goes, "I don't really want this getting around. Come here."
They'll lean over.
My boobs aren't real.
Is that a savage secret in your case?
Yes.
All right. They'll ask for you to explain further, right? Just so they can put it down their logs correctly. Of the exact nature of the secret, and then you'll be admitted.
Alrighty. Damn, that worked.
It is your savage secret.
Yeah, that is true. She is trying to see, her childhood friend, who she met before she, started working with the circus. His name is Jay. He's a bit of a little shit. And he, got into a lot of trouble at, a few points for associating with devils in a place that really, really had a bit of prejudice against it. He's kinda on the short side, personality-wise and temper-wise.
Okay. Got it. And seen her?
A run-down kind of like dock area.
A particular dock from your past?
Nope. Or you could even do like the inside of a ship if it's easier for them, she would say.
It's not about what's easier for us, it's about what's better for you.
Well, in that case...
Did you have a place you met together? Somewhere close to
How about... There was this one stained glass window, a little bit broken, right outside a crate. A big shipping crate, you know.
Alright. Any other details?
It was all very dusty.
Alright. Well, that'll be all. They'll bid you farewell to come back at a certain time.
Mm-hmm.
The time will approach, of course, and you are sent to the immersive quarters.
She will step in, look around. Doesn't try to... Mm-hmm.
Look around, and it's like a picture taken from your memories.
Damn.
The shipping crate is there. You step in, and it's not like you're in the shipping crate. No. There's a shipping crate on this dock that is inside this room of the Magdalene, apparently.
She.
The stars shine above you somewhat, distantly, past the clouds of the Reach. You can see where some other like dock workers are moving crates and stuff around. And the large shipping crate stands ahead of you, where you would meet with Jay.
She steps back out and she closes the door.
Mm-hmm.
Then she opens it again.
Still there.
Well, I didn't, huh. Okay. And she, like, steps inside.
Mm-hmm.
And heads for the crate. She's very, like, not looking around at all.
Yeah, you don't look around, you head for the crate. Every creak of the dock's boards, the same exact tone as you remember it, as if taken straight from your mind.
Jesus Christ.
Even the ones that, even the planks that don't creak, that like seem like at random, you realize as like you're stepping it and you're remembering it, like, no, this is the plank that wouldn't creak, and this is the plank that would creak, and then that plank would creak too, but at a slightly higher pitch, and it's all perfect.
Oh no.
Yeah, you doubted Lachlan's word is powerful enough to bring a tear to a man's eye.
She's worried now. She gets to the crate and, like, without even doing it consciously, she knocks on it in, like, very distinctive pattern. Yeah.
You knock on it, and you get a knock back in the same distinctive pattern that they'd knock in order to let you know, like, yeah, I'm here and you can come in, sort of thing.
And she, pulls off a board on the side of it and just slips in that way.
Yeah, exactly as you always did.
Jay?
And yeah, I'm right here. You see, like, there's a little candle that gives some light as Jay seems to be like going through like some book that he must have stole or something. It's definitely like you can read the title. Definitely something way too big for anyone of his age or interest to even be looking at, and yet he has it.
Have you been studying, Jay?
No, some sky captain came here and had this. I just thought it looked, never mind, books aren't cool. He throws it off to the side.
She is so wildly unsure of herself right now, but, kind of steps forward and pulls him into a hug. Did you,
What?
hey,
What's all this about?
no, just good to see you.
Sure. Whatever.
Hey,
What's up?
so, how are things with Tamiel?
Same old, same old.
It can't be that bad, right?
It's good enough.
Alright.
You know, sometimes things can get annoying. It's whatever.
You gotta tell me more about them one day. Actually, why not now?
What's there to tell?
I mean, they're a devil, Jay.
Yeah, and?
And?
It's not, what, they're a devil. It's not, there's, it's just, and he seems to, like, clam up a bit, not in terms of, as if, like, you've asked a question that can't be answered, but it's, like, a perfect reflection of, like, what Jay would get when, like, they didn't want to really talk too much about something. They're a little bit, like, not shy about it, but, like, they're trying to act tough, but, like, they're kind of, like, embarrassed a little bit.
God damn it!
they're like, no, it's cool. Who cares? You don't need to know that. But even like you can see like the small like, "Ooh, baby.
Alright then. You don't want to tell me? That's fine. Same as always. 3 pence,
No,
I win.
oh, well, you know I always gotta win.
Nope. She rolls up her sleeve and... I'm always gonna win.
Shit. Your fucking steroids. He puts his arm up.
You think you're gonna beat me this time? Think another...
I have to.
Think again!
I've been practicing.
Oh, have you? With those spindly little arms of yours?
I have a farmer's body, and you know it, alright? I have a lean muscle.
Lean? Sweetheart, you look malnourished.
That's what everyone's into nowadays.
Poverty?
Yeah. A young ruffian, scrapping about. And now is the time for everyone to come and take care of me.
Oh.
As everyone wants to do with their, I'm mendable. See,
To be mendable, you'd have to be broken in the first place, and I don't think you have 2 pieces to put together.
well, I am broke. So I got one part, at least, you little fucking bitch.
She is on the floor laughing almost for a second, and then she's like, okay. No getting away. Come on, wrestle me.
Okay, alright. On the count of 3.
1.
3!
She knows his tricks.
It is the exact sort of thing that would exactly what Jay would do. You guys are at it. He's obviously not winning.
Obviously, spindly little arms.
His spindly little arms.
Mm-hmm.
You can play around with him a little bit. Let him think he's winning. I bet that's something that Par would do, and then watch as the slow realization he is outmatched and slowly losing as he immediately starts like stamping his feet and banging on the table like no.
Deep breaths, Jay.
Closer.
Come on, you got this. You can do it. Come on.
He's screaming at the top of his lungs, echoing in the crate. He just slowly gets closer and closer to the table. You start to like try and stamp your foot, but like your boots that you have on, you don't really feel it. He's trying to cheat.
You can do it. Just a little bit more. Hey, one last push. You might win this still. Slam.
I really tried this time.
She pats his head. Of course. Well, maybe in 200 years.
Alright, fine.
Plops herself down.
Pockets.
Come on. Give me the details. I want to know everything about them. They're your friend. I need to know too.
He like sits down, like thinks about it, like a harumph, like he really doesn't want to say anything. This doesn't mean anything, sort of thing, or whatever. Before it's just like, they're amazing.
Oh?
Yeah. They're not like normal people. It's such a different experience. And he starts to like go into like the proper like description of who what's the name you gave him again? I want to say Tibio for some reason.
Yes, do that.
No, God no, I can't.
Please, Jordan.
No, what's the name that you gave him?
Tamio.
Tamio. Sorry. The cards are going like the description of Tamio, and you've probably have gotten Jay to like describe them like once, or at the very least pieces
Oh, for sure.
of their description for sure, and been able to piece it together like this.
Mm-hmm.
And even like this, their description of them is perfect, exactly how Jay would describe them.
Oh my god. Okay.
And the look in his eye that you'd only see for like brief flashes when you'd be able to beat one or two details out of them is there, and you can tell like Jay is completely like infatuated with this thing.
Oh! So tell me what. How do they treat you?
I, I don't know. It's strange. It's strange. I mean, they don't treat any normal person exactly the same. It's like this like quiet distance that's always there, but like there are these slight moments where it seems like they see me more than I can see myself. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And they get this look on their face, and sometimes it's more um uh, judgy, I guess, and not like they're judging me, but like they're evaluating almost. I know that's when they're looking for my soul, but how it is and all that. But then like it sometimes it just breaks way into like fascination, and I don't know. I just like it. Their interest.
Seems like you've got a bit of an interest yourself.
Oh, fuck off. This is why I didn't want to tell you anything.
What? I can't be happy for you. They treat you good, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think it feels good.
I don't need to know.
Not like that. Yeah, gross.
Feels good. They said?
No, it's okay.
Come on. I won. You have to tell me.
Oh.
That's how it works.
If I muck my soul up enough, they said that they personally take me to Carillion with them.
She stops for a second and looks back towards where the door is, and then looks back at where the door was, I suppose. And then looks back at him.
There. Your exit's always visible, even if it doesn't fit in entirely with what they've set up for you.
Mm-hmm.
You always have the way out.
Okay. You don't think, your soul's already plenty mucked up? You don't need to. Would you go?
I mean, I know, but yeah, I mean, I think I would. I think it'd be nice. I mean, what? Better than staying here, this shitty place.
This shitty place is just fine, thank you very much.
I'm not. I mean, no offense. All right, present company excluded and all that.
Damn right.
Just, it's just, you know, see places, explore the world, that whole thing, right? And I don't think I'd be gone forever, right?
Better not be. But that's a big choice to make.
I mean, it's not that far, right?
Sure, just a hop, skip, and a couple of islands away.
Yeah. I'll be back from that whole thing, right? And plus, nothing's set in stone yet.
Yet?
Yeah, I mean, and don't worry, I'm not gonna go full, like, murder crazy, or anything like that. I'm not some bitch.
Mm-hmm. Well, then what's the plan? Rob a few banks? Take a few hours?
Yeah, actually.
And you were planning...
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I can do it. I mean, not from, like, any, like, proper bank. As if there's any proper one here. But, Sky Captains come and go. Sneak onto one of their ships, maybe, and sneak off the safe or something.
I don't... How serious are you about them?
Tar, if you met them, you'd know.
Yeah, I'm trying to, Jay. Well, fine then. You better let me help you.
Oh, come on. I can't do that.
Why? Because I'm too strong? I'd steal your thunder?
I mean, yeah, first things first, bitch. Yeah, you would. And second, I don't know, this is big. It's big to game stuff, right? You can't.
Why can't I?
I'm not gonna be sold. They always kind of go on and explain a lot of things to me about it, but like, I want you to muck up your soul just because I need your help. I'm only mucking up my soul.
Alright. Muck it up.
Let me plan it out. If I need your help, I'll ask.
You never ask for
How about
anything.
that? Yeah, you should just take it. It's easier that way.
Whacks him up on the head. Fine.
Oh, fuck.
She gets up and she duffs off her pants and she's ignoring him now.
Hey.
Mm-hmm. You're going out and you're doing this thing, you're leaving me here all alone. I see how it is. Fine.
That's not how it is.
If you're going to do it, you better do it well. Muck up that soul real good.
I will.
And come back and visit me.
I'm not gonna be gone forever. Plus, I'm only a few days. Look. I gotta lie down low after this whole thing anyway. It's not like it's gonna be the last time you see me.
Of course. How silly would that be?
You okay?
I'm fine, Shortstack. You worry about yourself.
Oh, fuck off.
She'll leave. Just take a last look at him in the crate.
You take a last look at him. He goes to pick up that book again. Starts like going to read through it, and he kind of looks at that. He does like the whole like I'm mad at you sort of thing. Whatever, I don't care. And then you see him do like the look back towards where you are.
Bye, Jay.
and it gives you like a small little smile, and then it does like a mocking, not a mocking, but like a imagine it kind of like knock in the same pattern that he always does the knock in.
Mm-hmm. And she does it on the side of the crate, and then she turns away and ducks through the panel again. And heads out.
Get out. And that's one of the last times you probably saw Jay.
Yep. That's... Ow! Ah, the heart, it hurts.
Bye-bye.
He mucked up his soul on purpose, wow.
What a lad.
What a lad.
I get that demon wife though.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta crush that demon puss.
Absolutely terrible.
Absolutely correct, apparently. If it needs to be done, it needs to be done.
They just have so much knowledge, and they just know so much about me.
Mhm.
You just want to smash. Right?
You just want to smash.
Cheers.
This poor farming lad. He finally found somebody to appreciate his little stick arms.
Yeah, he did.
And all it cost him was his soul.
And all it cost
internal,
him. Yep.
Yep. And eternal damnation.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how the devils work, unfortunately.
Oh no, it's okay. Priest man knows this.
Sure, but...
You're one of those priests.
No, he believes, to respect all of God's creations, okay?
But the eternal damnation part stays.
Maybe eternal damnation is just a misconception.
That he has.
No, that, other people have.
Oh, okay.
No,
Okay.
he's...
Mm-hmm.
It just means that you won't be with the Lord. That's all it means.
Oh my god.
Sure, bud.
Alright. So there's another lovely little scene, man.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. That's it.
Um,
So they can't give you information you don't already know.
mm-mm.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, technically they can.
Technically?
Technically.
Hmm. Interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, okay. She'll come out and she'll like, well, I got nothing. Absolutely useless.
Oh, that's a shame, Miss Power.
Shame indeed. Well, we'll have to keep on looking, I suppose.
Has our captain made an appearance again yet?
He has, and he probably gave you a wave, and then very quietly made his way off
Oh.
back towards where the ship is.
Alright. Well, does anybody else have any business here?
Could I have?
Yes?
No.
Ah,
Mm.
no. Ah, ah,
I suppose not. Wrath, are you here?
no, actually.
I'm here. It
Um,
was interesting witnessing that.
oh? Do you have anything else you want to do then?
Not really. Amal's pretty chill.
Alright.
She's very chill.
Mhm.
So at this point, really, it's wait for the captain.
Oh, the
Check
captain
on-
back to the ship.
Ah, well then, leave, I guess. Then, unless any else of you wish to have a trip.
No, no.
Off we go. I
Oh.
guess we'll have to find out with
So how was
experience.
So how was it to revisit? the past like that.
You know, I would have to say I wouldn't recommend it. It's always better to live in the present.
My baby cousin.
Besides, there's no need for anything else when I can see your beautiful face every day.
Squishes your cheeks.
Pokes tongue. Time to go.
Time to go. We have just enough to make it to New Winchester, I believe.
Yeah, barely. Oh, that was what we established last time. Has that changed?
No one's bought supplies yet, so it's the same.
Alrighty.
Is the Magdalene a place where we can resupply?
No.
Okay.
No. Mm-hmm. Well, off we go then.
Well, you guys begin to make your way out. Yeah. When you catch the tail end of your captain being carried off.
Oh, what?
Oh.
Carried off by whom?
Where?
There are two individuals that are carrying them off currently. They are decked out in steampunkery, and two top hats sit upon their heads
Ugh.
with steam rolling out of them.
Does it look like the uniform of any organization?
Oh, these are definitely stovepipes.
Okay.
Uh-huh, so his conspiracy theories were all correct.
Okay then.
And along with that, someone can roll mirrors.
Well, that's enough with my +2.
Alright, so then Amal, you dodge a punch just as it's, you hear like the wind, the rush of like wind to your left, and you step back as a fist right in front of your face, as you have a group of stovepipes that are in front of you right now.
No.
Please.
Oh, goodness.
Hi there. I think we'd like to have a word with that cargo you had.
Sorry, Winwood Company cannot allow your passage at this point.
Well, we can't allow you not allowing us.
I'm sure there's a way to avoid a physical altercation.
Sure. And whatever you've got that the Winwood Company has been hearing about, and we'll be on our way.
How many of them are there?
There are 5.
5. I'd like to grab 2 of them and knock their heads together.
Roll on irons.
Well, as that's right before they do that, could I attempt a glorious attempt at a misdirection of a well, in order to, it's not actually a misdirection, but you know, he's trying to keep attention on himself for a moment. He doesn't know what everyone else is going to do, but you know, is that at all feasible or no?
What's the misdirection to keep attention on yourself?
Yeah, or would that be a hearts?
I'll say it's a veils. You're trying to trick them.
Okay, and so he's just like, well, we need to at least discuss it. We also need a captain over there if we want to even get you the cargo. And pretty sure my veils is the -1.
Oh.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Hey, nice!
Someone needs veils in this team.
I've got veils, I've got veils.
Amal, roll your irons.
Can I get a bonus for my bulky?
Sure.
Damn, that was a good call.
smash. We grab two heads and bonk them together.
Well, you grab two heads, one, yeah, fine. Anyone else doing anything in this time as combat starts?
Um, well, since I'll see that happening, Para will sigh and sweep the legs out from under one of them.
Right, roll on irons.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see if I could run and tackle one into another person.
Nope, I fail.
Roll another irons. Or roll a d3.
Yep,
So you're in a perilous situation.
we sure are. Just the one, thank God.
Right, raise your peril by 1.
Should be 2.
Alright, so,
Mhm.
Lucian, you talk as if you're about to actually properly negotiate or anything like that. When Amal, you bonk two of their heads together. They don't like go fully unconscious or anything like that, but they definitely hold their heads. They're a little bit stunned from that. Para, you go to sweep the legs out from one of them, and like your leg hits perfectly, but they're not knocked. They're not uneasy enough that they fall over.
Mhm.
So your leg kind of like stops right then and there, and it's a slow realization of, oh shit, I didn't actually take this guy down. Shit.
Okay.
And like looks at you and is like about to like punch at you or something like that when Lachlan comes in to go and tackle. And at first, this guy's like probably one of the bulkier looking guys.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like Lachlan versus this guy. You don't think you'd be able to push him over with just the tackle. You think he probably stays 30. But your leg is already in perfect position to do a semi-tabletop maneuver.
Yeah!
And so the tackle is enough to trip him over your leg and into another one of the guys that are trying to impede you, and all three of them tumble into the ground.
Nice teamwork.
Mm-hmm. Your captain like yells in the distance as the two guys that are still running off with them. And the other two guys that are still up and at him currently, unabated. One of them is going to pull out a pocket knife.
Mm-hmm.
And is going to try and make a stab at you, Amal. Another one has a wrench and is going to try and slam it home over you, Lachlan. Would you guys like to do anything to try and contest these actions?
Yes.
I would like to roll into him, tackle him again.
Okay, sure. Roll another irons.
Rolling and rolling and rolling.
Don't hit me if I'm like right smack on him.
Nice.
I think that kind of warrants stupidity. I'd like to what is it? I'd like to suplex him.
You'd like to try and suplex him.
Yes.
All right, roll irons.
Bulky? No? Yeah? Nay, yay?
I'm trying to think. Suplex maneuver.
Just
I'll allow it.
Nice.
Alright, roll a d3. Raise your peril by 1.
Uh-huh.
Can I try?
Yeah, you can try. Go for it.
An attempt to assist Amal with the suplex. She gets him halfway up. I do.
Roll irons.
Yay.
Alright. So Amal, you kind of go in for this suplex maneuver. You're able to. He kind of stabs out towards you, and you're able to like back the attack away a little bit, enough for you to flip around him and try and lift him up. stays firmly in the ground until, of course, Para comes over and helps the lift a bit, and you're able to complete a suplex to both of you.
Smash his head into the ground. Thank you.
Perfect. Why does it always have to come down to violence?
That's just when they're carrying our captain off.
Well, I suppose you're right.
Lachlan, you are able to get off from the two people you tackled before to tackle this guy. And you roll about. He is going to be unable to hit you with the wrench because you're on top of him.
Someone help!
Coming!
Lucian, do you want to do anything?
I'm not very much a fighter. I don't really like fighting. But, One second. A couple of them are down, right?
There's two that are on the ground. Three. The third guy has been suplexed into the ground. And the other two are holding their heads currently.
Alright, well, Lucian will try to once more defuse the situation, specifically towards our attackers. You really should, just let all be well and stay on the ground, or get onto the ground, please. Violence is sometimes necessary, but we'd rather avoid it.
All right, roll a heart.
I'm not being bold or mysterious, so I'm not even gonna try.
This is pretty bold of you to say this while we're beating up half of them.
Yeah, you're like, you should stay down.
Stay down. Okay, well, if
Well, then must your boss like, oh, I don't want to hurt you anymore. I'll must myself.
well, then could I get my audacious then, because of just the audacity of this man just saying, hey, stop, just don't do anything.
No, definitely not. I'm sorry. I don't think it's very audacious.
Probably caught him off guard of this old-looking fucker saying that.
This old-looking fucker, but he's saying it anyway.
Oh.
Well.
So with that, chance for failed rolls when in terms of if you're in a dangerous situation, I've raised to something called your peril. So since this is a fight, this is going to be a D3. So roll a D3 for me that chance.
Okay.
1. You guys have been lucky on the peril roll so far. So just raise your peril by 1 on your sheet, or just keep in mind that your peril is at 1.
Okay.
As you try and give that sort of those words to get them to stay down, and it seems to it's not that it pisses them off or anything like that, but one of the guys kind of shakes their head clear and looks at you and is just like, you guys should be one standing down. There's more of us than there are of you.
See, it doesn't work that way. You have one of ours. We need to go get him.
Tries as hard as he can. Fuck, goddamn. He looks his head again as his top hat has fallen off. As a few more stovepipes reveal themselves to the crowd.
A few more. God damn. How many do they need to be?
Alright, may I make the suggestion, since you have the +2, to grab the man and chuck him at those stovepipes?
You absolutely may, and I'm perfectly happy to do it.
Why don't someone take the arms, the other one takes the legs, and just swing like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, right? Teamwork's the name of the game this time around. Let's go for it.
Yeah. Can we assist each other?
Yeah.
You each can roll.
Family that whacks together stays together. Whack.
Wax on. Wax off.
Whack very much on.
Wait, that was a D1. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you rolled a D1.
That's a 2. That's above my peril.
Okay, then. And then, Lachlan, did you want to roll to throw?
I'll do what I can in the background.
In the background. What a good boy.
Hey.
Woo!
Okay. All of you kind of pick up your one of the down guys. You heave them and throw them into the newly crowd of stovepipes that have emerged, and they all kind of like almost comedically kind of like get hit in the chest with this guy's legs and and his body and stuff, and they all kind of go down underneath this guy's weight. With that though, since Amal, you've entered into peril or into danger.
No, it was one above.
Oh, one above. Sorry. So then, yeah, just roll the d3 then. All right, another one.
Nice.
Lucky.
We are being very lucky lately.
I was just making up for that red market session.
That's gotta be.
Okay, never mind then. So that all happens. As the fight continues, and some people start getting up and moving to re-engage with you guys. A shot rings out, and one of the stovepipes goes down.
Oh.
There's our crew.
It's not your crew, actually.
Oh, fuck.
As they come to the fore and everyone looks over, you can see as a group of Tackities, each also bearing their own weapons, kind of goes to rush into the threat. As you guys have now find yourselves in the middle of a faction battle now.
Well, the enemy of our enemy is our friend.
I'll get the ship running. Para, can you get? Para, can you? Para.
Yes, of course, of course, of course. Damn it. I don't want any part in this, so can we just avoid this fight?
Yeah, you guys can roll avails to try and maneuver through this street brawl that has occurred.
Yeah, I'd love to do that. One sec.
Avails, huh?
Nope.
Oh, God.
Our favorite role.
Smuggling ship with no smuggling.
One smuggling, just the one. It didn't work.
I was going to... oh, God. Oh, God.
So Para, Amal. Alright, that's perfectly fine.
Cool.
Lucian, did you want to do anything? You also trying to sneak through this fight without getting involved? Kind of like bobbing and weaving through the different fights, just kind of get out.
That sounds like a good way for Lucian to get hurt. Going straight through the fight. Is it possible just to step around the fight?
That is the veils, essentially. Because the fight essentially has enraptured the entire street at this point.
Okay.
Like, you're in the middle already.
Okay. Well, diplomacy has failed. He's tried. He's tried really difficult. So all he can do now is try to find his Para's the one that's going after the captain, right?
Well, yeah, I'd hope we can all try and get there together, but yes.
Lucian will also attempt to get over that way, and certainly try to avoid the conflict.
Wow.
So that's the veils.
Yep.
The one success, and it's on Lucian.
Alright, so Lucian, you bob and you weave throughout the combat. A man of the cloth.
Pardon me.
Untouched
Be safe,
by the
my son.
violence, as you're able to get kind of through it easily enough. Everyone else, you're experiencing some different troubles here.
Yeah, are we? Yeah.
Just a little bit. As I'm gonna need Amal, Par, and Lachlan. You need to roll me those d3s. Thank you very much.
Alrighty.
Oh no.
Backless raise your power by
Woo!
3. Para raise your power by 3.
Woo!
Amal raise your power by 1.
I'm already in
Uh,
danger.
yeah, you're already in danger. That's fine. So, you guys are trying to kind of bob and weave through the fight. You get split up a little bit as you're trying to because since the battlefield's literally moving as people are being thrown about or shot or stabbed.
Mm-hmm.
As the Tackities and the stovepipes go at it. You're at some point, at least for um let's see here actually. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Was a question asked of me because my ping skyrocketed.
No, you're good. Don't
No,
worry.
no, you're good. You're good.
Sweat.
At some point, you guys kind of are wading through the fight as another set of combatants enter in.
Mm-hmm.
Also, similarly, more or so armed. And they begin kind of cutting through their opponents as they enter in. You guys having to kind of dodge around this new wave that's here.
Mm-hmm.
Amal, you kind of get knocked over off your feet a bit by one of the fights to your left, just as this new wave's coming in, and one of these stovepipes has this big kind of bastard sword, and kind of raises it up over his arms to come down on top of you.
Wow.
Oh shit.
That is the current danger that you are in. You guys have a chance. The rest of you have a chance to help
Mm-hmm.
Amal out of this situation. What would you guys like to try and do?
We're dealing with Amal's peril first?
Uh,
Oh, danger. Sorry. They're in danger. Never mind.
danger.
Right.
I come over and punch the guy. Running punch. Running jump punch.
You can
Well,
man
slide
punch him.
him.
Flying punch. A manly punch.
You can attempt roll an irons.
Nice.
Yeah.
So this guy raises his big sword over his head to kind of bring it down on top of Amal as Lapin, you run in from stage left. Superman jump up, leap, Superman punch him right in the nose, and he topples over backwards from the weight of the sword and from the force of your blow to him.
Incredible.
You do not hit a lady, let alone stab her. He's just looking at the sword.
Thank you very much.
With that, you guys can kind of continue to navigate through and out of kind of reach the edge of the fight.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys can finally run out.
Yay!
Mhm.
We made it. Well,
Thank
that
you, Captain.
that escalated quickly.
Roll me. No, you can see where they kind of carried off your captain.
Mm-hmm.
Down kind of towards the dock area.
Can we hear his howls of distress?
Oh, you definitely can.
Okay, let's follow
Oh, we
that.
best go save the captain.
Off we go.
Oh, haven't done this much running in years.
Well, it's always good to get some cardio in. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Y'all kind of sprint out towards where the captain is.
Mm-hmm.
Where you guys can hear him. As you can see, these two stovepipes are kind of holding him out towards the edge of the dock into the high wilderness. And demanding kind of access onto your guys' engine so that they can get to whatever it is that you guys are carrying.
Huh. Huh. Can't be having that now.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have a gun on me? Can we say I have a gun on me?
Sure. I'll allow you to have a weapon on you.
Yay! I'd like to, Shoot one of the closer people to the edge, to the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll to shoot an iron.
Mm-hmm. Non-lethally. Like in the arm or something.
Shoot them non-lethally.
You know what I mean.
Sure thing.
Love this. Can I use a tenacity to make that a success?
You can if you want.
Thank you, I will.
Alright, so you shoot them in the arm. They kind of hold it in pain. They kind of crumple to like their knees a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And that gets, of course, everyone, both the other creatures' attention as well, because they still hold your captain.
Mm-hmm. We'd like that man back, please.
There's silence. Other than, of course, the groans of the guy that got shot. As, he'll heft up your captain, and seeing that you have a gun, he will let him go.
Fuck.
Not fuck, as in not let him go off the edge, as in he
Towards us.
is your captain. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Very kind of you.
Mm-hmm.
Come here, Captain.
He rushes over. I told you, see, I told you.
You were right, you can gloat about it later.
Oh.
What do you want with our ship?
Got word that you're carrying some important cargo.
We are.
Retrieve it.
We are the important cargo.
We are. Says Lachlan, slightly sparkling.
Yes. You are the cargo, darling.
Roll veils.
Lachlan blushes.
Success.
Oh.
Jordan?
Jordan?
Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of like look with your group up and down and look at live like him.
He sparkles at them with all his beautiful glory.
Our most precious engineer. I'm afraid we just can't give him up.
What's ahead for the engine?
I'm gonna roll something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Lachlan's a murder suspect on the run.
Also pretty eyes.
And we also picked him up around the same time we picked up the cargo. And he's very pretty.
Lachlan, roll to make them believe that you're a high-end escort.
How do I do that?
All right, they both look at you, Lachlan, and look at each other, and his one friend will pick up the other one, and they'll begin to back off.
Oh,
Good man, good man. You're not going to give us any more trouble today, are you?
They do not answer as they leave.
We should
How rude.
make a quick exit ourselves.
Yes, let's go.
picks up the captain.
Off for the engines.
Off we go.
Alright, you guys can get into your
Mm-hmm.
your engine. I'm assuming you guys do double checks on everything. Do you
Mm-hmm.
guys take off?
Absolutely, if they were on there.
Well, they weren't on your ship. They were close to it.
Okay, good.
Um, you guys. Yep, the crate is gone.
Oh?
We hit it last time. It's gone from our hiding spot.
Yep.
Which crate?
The
The important crate?
important crate.
Important crate. Can I try and look around if there's any trace like drag marks where it was moved, taken, wherever?
Oh, well, you can definitely see drag marks. You can definitely. There are drag marks that leave from the hiding hole, and then they stop. So they must have like picked it up.
Do the crew have anything to say? Any hints?
No, they didn't know it was gone. They didn't know that someone could take it.
Anyone boarded?
They don't seem to think anyone boarded. At least they didn't see anyone board.
Did
Wow.
Did a ghost take it?
Nah, I don't know if that's the ghosts are on our side, I think.
Can I
But
ask the ghost?
You guys can roll mirrors if you guys want.
yeah,
Everyone or just one person?
I mean, you only need one person to succeed.
Okay.
All right. So Maul, you start looking around, trying to investigate something like that, and you will notice something. In the night of the sky, there is one engine that is petering off. Its lights are low and off, so you almost missed it. They're obviously trying to sneak, and they're leaving the port.
Well, can I go after them?
yay!
Just over the pipes. I found the sneak.
Ah, great! A pursuit.
What do I have to roll to go after them?
You don't need to roll anything. It's easy enough to go after them.
Mm-hmm.
The thing you have to worry about is catching them.
Uh-huh.
Could we herd them into something? Oh, never mind.
They're in front of you. Hurting them would require you to.
Oh right,
Catch
they're very in front of us. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. So there's a couple things you can try and do, right? You can try and like find a shortcut for like where they might be going, or try and like make use of the winds to your advantage. Or again, if you have an engineer that can probably do something, you have your signaler. What do you guys want to try and do?
Could I warm up certain areas to make, like the exit areas to make draw the heat there to make it impossible to leave through?
Say it again.
No, the engine is ahead of us. They're not on board ours anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
We're chasing. We're basically doing a car chase.
You're doing a car chase. You're in a flying engine chase.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to boost the engine then to, like give it a start of energy of everything we've got.
Sure, roll an iron. Since you're an engineer and you're in the ship, you get your double roll. Amal.
Nice. Very nice.
Amal, do you want to do anything?
I would
Just want to
like
keep it on
to.
course.
Well, I was waiting to see what they would do first.
Well,
My
and we
crew
can-
first.
Okay, well then.
Um,
Signaler. Lucian, do you want to do anything?
I don't exactly know what I can do in this situation.
Well,
You
you are a
talk to
signaler.
them.
You're in charge of communications. You can try and hail them. You are also in control of the lights on the ship.
All right.
You're also in charge of the scouting bat and all that.
All right. Well, since I'm in charge of a scouting bat, perhaps I could use the scouting bat to, find us a way to, just in case, to maybe, quicken our course a bit. Maybe a off-beaten path sort of thing.
Sure, if that's what you want to do, roll mirrors.
Okay. Because I'm a singler, does that mean I get my, the bonus
Yeah,
for me?
you can roll twice since it's your job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll take that, 12, thanks.
Perfect. Anyone else want to do anything?
I will full steam ahead. Or yes, I'd like to try and get a shortcut. Take a shortcut and cut them off.
I can't do
Roll the
anything right
wits.
now.
I'm failed. Fuck me.
You got this.
I'd like to use my tenacity to push the 5 to a success.
All right then. And Para.
I can't do anything at the moment, right? Unless I want to shoot at them.
Do you want to shoot at them?
Not particularly right now. I mean, I guess I could. Do you... Hello, everybody. I've got a clear shot at them. Do you think I should take my aim?
I mean, when we cut them off, what will be our next move?
Then I'd say cut them off and then shoot, because right now they're going slow and trying to sneak.
We also probably don't want to shoot so close to port and get port authorities on us.
Well, there we go. That's why I like to ask. I won't do anything.
You can aim if you want.
I mean, I guess, but will that have
Yeah,
any
the aim-
impact mechanically?
Attack on it.
I'll give you condition aiming. And I'll give you a +1.
Nice. I'll take it. Yes, let's do that.
Alright. So add the condition aiming.
Will do.
All right then. So with that, then you guys, you send out the scouting bird, or scouting bat. Sorry, he's a bastard as always, and demanding extra treats and stuff. But you're able to send him out easily enough. He's able to find a shortcut through the clouds and through some of the thick floating islands that are around. Which Amal you are able to take. There's a couple of close calls as you're moving through them. But you're able to squeeze the engine in just enough, and when you reach open air again, the engine is able to roar to life as you speed forward directly into the path of where this stealth ship is.
Yay!
Oh, fire by all means.
Oh! Now I can do my thing? Alright. Take aim. Fire! Do I get my double?
Let's see here. Yeah, you get your double as you guys kind of come out from the cloud cover in front of them, as you are able to finally take a good eyes on this ship. It's quite immaculately kind of set. It's not an Imperial ship. It's not a it is not a stovepipe ship or a taxi ship. It's definitely some sort of independent vessel.
Independent. Okay.
Well,
Well-
just in case,
Hang on.
while Para fires, go for it.
I was thinking rather than fire, we could say we have you in our sights. Give up the cargo. We have a signaler. We could always talk it out.
True. Lucian. He'd be a dude.
Alright. Absolutely, I was hoping to do such anyways.
Could have done that before.
You could have.
Then he goes over to his controls and he starts signaling them, basically via, cut your engine, we're on to you, and we know you have something that belongs to us. Very, very simple, straightforward demand, because, I'm only able to signal with lights, so it has to be short and sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine using fucking poetry for the lights.
Alright, roll a heart. And since it's your job, you get your 2 dice.
Alright. That's 8.
I'm assuming you're going to take 7.
Yes.
Alright, so the signal goes through. The ship's lights will turn on. It's done trying to stealth and all that. Their engine does not cut, though, as you get a message back, essentially stating, well, then let's talk about this. There's no reason for there to be any unpleasantness with this. um, fly alongside us, essentially, and we'll talk deck to deck.
Hi.
So, Lucy will relay this information to everyone else, and also make the suggestion of we should probably have a handful of crewmen keeping a close eye out on things. They slept on the ship once before. It's possible they might try something again, but as they've lost the benefit of the doubt.
Get the crew into high alert.
Yes.
Well, I kind of don't really want to negotiate because they legit stole from us and said, hey, we don't need to be violent here. Like, you legit snuck onto our ship and stole something.
Yeah, I mean, you could say that before we fly alongside them. Let's talk this out signal-wise before we decide to take that risk.
Give them a final ultimatum.
Hand it over.
Hand it over or we'll
Alright,
shoot you.
Right. So he says. So he signals over. We can talk it out. Talking it out is you cutting your engine and returning what is ours.
Nice.
Need I roll again?
Nope.
Okay. They are able to cut their engines and like not plummet from the sky, right?
Yeah, they're able to do that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Considering your situation, as the message you receive back, do you really want to stand around in the sky all day, or would you rather keep moving?
The hell they mean, our situation?
Pipes on us. Military on us.
We can do so if you wish, but I can assure you they will catch up to you.
Well,
The final ultimatum is the next minute.
No, they clearly have been following us and know a thing about us now. Maybe we should go and talk to them. Because clearly they know a little bit more about our predicament than just some borders would know.
Yeah, they stole from us.
They did steal from us, but... Well... I do think in a fight we could probably take them. They probably know that as well, but it is smart for us to keep moving.
well, I can stay manned on the guns while we talk things out if you want, but...
Why not?
I think that would be good.
Are we sure about this, then? I guess so.
We don't have much of a choice.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys come alongside their ship.
You can
They
like
said-
stay in front of it, so they have to stay from behind.
Do you guys want to do that instead?
I
Where's
do
our
think it'd be
navigator?
Good to be next to them, because if we're in front of them and we're going to pass some sky debris, then they could take a hard turn away from us.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, okay. What works for me?
So you guys go deck to deck, side by side.
Mm-hmm.
They will throw over a line to fasten the ships together, so they can set up a flank essentially. So if you guys want to go over there, it's easy enough. If they want to go over there, it's easy enough.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of thing, right? But no one makes their way over anything like that.
Of course.
They just set it up. None of the workers that are setting all the labor that are setting this up and getting the ships attached say anything to you guys or anything like that. They just go about their work and they move on to whatever else they're about to do.
Of course.
And just so you know, you guys are here.
Okay. So we're a little bit of the way out. They're taking us around an interesting route.
One moment.
Mm-hmm.
Right. As you're examining the ship, as you're examining the people moving about, they look like pirates.
Ah.
Though most brigands or whatever that you'd see up here wouldn't have a ship this nice, nor would they be very amenable when it comes to communications of surrendering or anything like that, right?
This feels suspicious.
And so from there, after a while, someone will walk out towards where the plank is. They don't cross, but they obviously like present themselves as the person that's in charge.
Mm-hmm.
As you see, this woman.
Oh, whoa. She's here! Oh my god, she's beautiful. You colored it! Be still, my beating heart.
You can see the brassy eyes and glowing kind of eyes of a deviless. As she is dressed in a somewhat steampunk-like attire, yet it seems to be crossed with like the sort of like the greaser jacket like aesthetic of like the 40s to like 60s.
Oh my god.
Which does not suit the 1800s Victorian attire that everyone else is in.
Not quite. Oh my god, oh my god. She's perfect. I'm in love.
As she steps out, and immediately kind of calls out, well, I'm ready to talk about this. Very sorry for this nasty business and all.
You did just steal. No, she's not on the deck. Never mind, I can't talk.
If you were truly sorry, you would return what was stolen from our ship.
Yes, I suppose if that's all you want, I will be happy to do so. It really is unfortunate.
Why did they take it in the first place? How do they know so much about us?
What inspired you to come and take it anyways, let alone know we had it?
Simple. I could feel it.
You could feel it?
Oh no. Oh no.
Lucian is intrigued. And
They nod as they motion to some laborers to go.
are the laborers human, or are they also,
They're human.
Alright.
They see me.
What exactly could they feel about it?
Not the same good vibes I did. I touched it.
The good vibes?
Good vibes. But what inspired you to take it, however?
Does one need inspiration to take things that they see as desired?
Well, when it can get you into trouble, I'd say so.
I'd say that I'm in less trouble than you are currently.
Well, I'm sure someone else might figure out that maybe someone else came along and took it.
And I'm sure I'll handle it better than your constant. What's the word? Um. No, lost it. Sorry.
She can't even finish her
I'm, I'm,
sentences.
I'm quite sure it'll come back to you at some point. Most likely when you weren't even trying to remember it.
At some point,
That
I'm
that
sure.
tends to happen.
She says that she her eyes kind of like look you up and down, looking for something or seeing something other than your own face.
Interesting.
Is she doing that with everyone or just Lucian?
Well, it depends on who's talking to her right now.
Okay.
If Lachlan is there, she does not look at Lachlan.
Not even a glance. Damn. I see how it is.
Oh.
Poor Lachlan.
He looks deflated a little.
Well, while we wait for your neighbors to get what was stolen from us, could you perhaps explain a little bit more about that sensation that you felt that drew you to it? Our cargo, that is.
I see no need to do so
Uh,
if you barely understand what it is.
I simply want to understand a bit more. After all, we're professionals. We were told not to investigate our cargo, so we
I
are
suppose
just
you should keep to that
transporting.
word, then.
Uh, I'm not investigating anything. I'm simply asking what another, well, fair has to say about it.
Well, it would be quite hard to explain the sensations of a devil to one such as yourself. I'm sorry, sir.
Is it now?
The best I could say is that you have something quite important and quite powerful in terms of the nature of our people
A
So
soul?
it's
and of our
related.
business.
Hmm. So it's related to your kin, then?
No, this one is not one of us. Or not, sorry,
Hmm.
not one of us. One, not of us, I should say. This one is not of us. It is strictly within the bounds of your people's realm, I'm sure.
Ours?
Yes, humans.
I'm not on the deck, I can't.
Still says it.
I see.
Hmm.
Eventually, the crate will be brought up onto deck. And she'll look at it and, like, hold a hand over it a bit and, like, put a hand onto it. It's unfortunate. I'll just have to let sights back home. Shall we bring it over to you, or would you be more comfortable if one of your people came and got it?
Not sure, guys, what you think.
They seem easy enough to talk to. I don't see why we shouldn't.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
if need be, Lucian will go over to it, unless it's a fucking heavy crate. I forget how big this damn thing is.
It's not
It's
small.
like a two-person.
Mm.
It's not
Yeah.
small.
All right, well then you
Well,
know.
mostly for our guys to do it because these guys are very sneaky.
Sorry?
We might as well get two of our guys to do it since they're very sneaky enough to, be able to do stuff on our ship. So
True.
that ain't what I do.
I'm gonna stay manned on the guns. So.
So can we just
Alright.
get two of our guys to do it to go and pick them up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you guys agree.
We can send two of our own. It's just a plank walk.
A quick little
Send them over then.
jaunt away. Off we do. Any volunteers?
I do need to ask, though. You stand out quite a bit with your attire, besides, well, the obvious. What exactly is it?
Close.
Yes, but the inspiration seems, well, quite different.
They're just clothes.
Looks at everyone else dressed in Victorian, then this bitch in her fucking 70s punk.
70s steampunk.
I think we'll also just stay in our position, so can we just get two of our labourers to go and pick it up?
Yeah, it's easy enough. They'll go over. It's fine.
Yay! Oh. Thank God.
They'll go over. They'll pick it up. They'll take it over. No problems. And then she goes, I suppose that concludes our business then.
I would say so.
Can we get her name? Her affiliation?
Nope.
Her number?
Definitely not.
Damn it.
Before we do draw this to a close, your name, Captain?
My name is not important.
Well, what you call yourself? And I have a... Just in case we happen to run across each other again, wouldn't want to call you the one with the strange attire. It's quite
You're
cool.
being so cordial. She stole from us, guys.
Lucian is the nicest man in this forsaken place, okay?
Mm-hmm.
He's a good boy.
The name suits just fine. Strange Deviless.
The strange deviless, well... Very well. Thank you for being so cordial with us.
Of course. As she scans, looking through or into you, really, and anything else that gets into her sight. And staring, like, not daggers, but very pointedly at the crate as it gets taken away.
Damn. There goes our love. Our devil
I
babe.
wish you luck in your delivery, then. Apologies for making it take more time than it probably should have.
Well, I'm sure there was a rhyme or reason to this entire encounter.
It's rare to find something among the stars that interests us so.
Well, I suppose that just means you'll need to be more mindful of, well, sure yourself and others like you.
I'm mindful enough. Though even interests don't deserve others to die for them.
Very so. Does this mean you will not try to pursue us, or where we're going?
You don't have to worry about that for me.
Is there any way to determine if she's lying to me?
Mirrors.
Mirrors? I can do that. Can I get a bonus because I'm mysterious and she's mysterious?
Both of the mystery.
Yes!
You have no idea. This woman intrigues you. Her voice is like butter through your soul. Her eyes on you, knowingly, seeing parts of you that even you, maybe even yourself, don't want to admit.
Wow. Wow.
Well,
This is one of God's most beautiful creatures.
it certainly is a beautiful creature of God's creation. Well, there's no reason for us not to be cordial. Blessings upon your travels, a strange deviless.
And to yours.
He takes a step back so that the plank can get removed.
They'll remove the plank. They'll remove whatever fasteners they have, and they will detach from your ship.
As we far away, Lucian will look to someone near. Wait, do we still have the crate of souls on board?
Yep.
Lucian will ask someone to go check to see if that's still on board.
Yep. Everything else is accounted for.
Nice. Well
Only took the crate.
done.
Well, that was exciting.
Put the guns down and relax. Everything went
Someone
well?
should. Yes.
Whatever this is more interesting to devils than people.
That's not encouraging.
Perhaps it's devil technology.
Technology? In what way do you mean?
Well, devils are able to create and imagine things that are far beyond our own capabilities yet. Maybe it's some sort of technology that they have built that is not yet introduced to the rest of the world.
Apparently, it's of our domain. The domain of humans. No, I think it's prudent for us just to carry on with our course, and now that we know the devils can sense it, it's likely others can as well.
Likely. Yes, but
Likely, but New Winchester is just, well, it's the next stop on our route.
Yes.
hopefully we'll be able to get there without too much fuss.
I'll send Bester up ahead once more. Make sure we don't have to deal with anything too dangerous, of course.
God, I love that bat. Of course.
But you guys can continue on your journey.
That went so easily.
Yep.
Kind of
Well,
wild.
we did all manage to succeed,
Yeah, that's true.
though I am once again out of tenacity.
Haha.
And do I have time to present Faney his new gift?
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
Now, Faney, I have a gift for you.
Looks up.
Since you had lost your tail on the line of duty, he presented a new mechanical tail.
Feeny is ecstatic.
Aww.
And you will attach the mechanical tail immediately.
Take off that little cross band-aid over his butt.
Yeah. No more cross band-aid. Now there is a mechanical tail here.
Oh, perfect. Full steampunk ahead.
He gives you, Lachlan gives him the thumbs up.
You will give a thumbs up back and a hug your knee.
I love this rat. I love this rat so much.
He gives him a very gentle pat on his head. It's quite alright, Feeny. We are working here all together after all.
Thank you.
Baby.
Okay, my heart is full. We continue.
Aww.
My heart is warm. Baby.
Which direction would you guys like to go in?
We need the shortest course, right? Because we're running out of fuel.
I forget what the
That's the statue of the giant rat.
That's the rat.
That's the statue of a giant rat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very cool.
So that way then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, then you guys will make your way down that way. Just double check. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Demon Babe, not acquired, but Demon Babe met. It's been a good day.
Successful day, at least.
I can show you guys the full thing I was able to get done.
Yes, please. I love her.
Oh.
I'm not done coloring it, but I got most of it.
Oh.
Most is plenty.
Oh.
Most will have to be enough.
Oh. Look at her.
What a pose.
Look at her.
I love her jewelry.
Ooh.
Oh god,
What a
she's
look.
so gorgeous. Fuck.
As normal, buddy. Your attention to detail for the earrings and stuff.
So
And
good.
scars. Very
God.
good.
Fuck. The shading you do for the face and the skin and everything. Ah. Plus this in like the 70s steampunk look. Delicious. Can you
Lucian,
imagine?
You look so strange.
You
Well
have no
done.
sense of style. What have you done to yourself?
What is it? I must know.
Close.
Impossible.
Satanism.
Okay. So, I think you guys actually be able to New Winchester without any problems.
Yay!
Everyone, you can reduce your peril
Yay!
Nice.
as you pull into New Winchester finally.
I do like that.
As you pull in, there's already a crowd waiting at where you're docking.
Oh,
Eesh.
There's what waiting at our dock?
a crowd.
Uh-oh. What kind
What
of
kind of...
They are a crowd full of tactics.
Ah, great. The captain's welcome home, Scott.
Each of them have either look tough or have weapons on them for the most part. You guys can lower. They help you guys with lowering your docking procedures essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Speed them up.
Mm-hmm.
When the port authority comes by to like usher in your crew and all that, you can see them walk onto the dock. They enter in amongst the crowd. They disappear for a bit, and then you watch them walk out of the crowd away from the ship.
Well, this is quite the warm welcome. I wasn't quite expecting that.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
The
Worrying.
captain is overjoyed. He's already like packing up some of his stuff. He's beginning to exit off the ship. And you guys can assemble yourselves as well as you wish. And I need everyone to roll a irons roll.
Alright then.
Bulky help?
Bulky will help.
Success.
Ah.
Hmm?
777.
Nice, nice, nice. I think so.
Oh, we need Lucian still.
She needs to roll.
Which one am I rolling? Just so I can,
Irons.
'cause I can hear it. Iron? Oh boy. Need I roll iron? Sweats?
I think you
You need
do.
to roll iron. 7777.
It was meant
Perfect.
to be.
All right, that's the godly number right there.
Yeah.
Which I guess fits. As you see, as your captain reaches around the deck, someone like goes to talk to them, but then all of a sudden, rushing from the crowd, a giant, oversized dog barrel rolls through the crowd.
Oh
and
my God.
over top of the captain.
Oh my god.
It barrels over the captain onto your ship, and then was about to rush into you guys, but you all are able to like, whoa, and your combined efforts stave off this attack from this giant puppy.
Oh my god. Why would we want to though?
Well, don't want that crashing into our engine, but what on earth?
It sits there when you guys kind of like are able to get under control. It's sniffing all of you. It's licking everywhere.
Beautiful, beautiful puppy. I
Yes,
love you,
yes,
puppy.
yes. Hello. Hello.
Hello there. What's your
Mhm.
name? Does it have a collar?
It actually let me double check real quick. Let's dig deep into my notes. So I have an image for this book.
Oh my. Even better.
It does not have a color.
Interesting. Nose! Hello, puppy!
Big,
Can
big,
do
big
that.
boy. Real big boy.
Oh, the most
big
perfect
boof.
puppy in the world.
A big boof.
Huge boof.
Hello,
Huge.
baby!
Like
Captain,
compared to
are you interested? He says. Lachlan asks us. You know, the cat got bowled over by this guy.
Captain is just as the puppy accepts all your pats,
What a warm
and
welcome.
seems very, very excited. Um, as a whistle is blown, or not a whistle blown, sorry, someone like whistles with their mouth, right, very loudly, and the dog excitedly runs back into the crowd real quick. As people are just getting up, and then he's rolled over again. Before the crowd parts enough, not just thanks to the dog, but thanks to someone actually stepping forward to the crowd. As you spot a thinner kind of set man, glasses on his face, a ledger or a book of some sort in his hands. As he steps forward, he's wearing long. He's wearing like a half, like kind of like capelet over some like heavier set clothing and such to keep warm amongst the skies here. His face seems very not downtrodden, but like a little bit tired.
Oh no.
And he seems to have like a very, very like slight stubble beginning to form across his face. As he like pushes up his glasses a bit and looks at your captain who's on the ground, looks at the ship, looks at all of you.
Oh boy.
Who's your dog?
He's mine now.
As he speaks up and says, "Oh, so the dog is behind him." As he speaks up and says, "You have a package."
Well, it depends on what kind of package you're hoping to receive.
The crate, dressed in fine ways.
Captain?
Yes, this is him.
We have your package.
Show it to me. As he steps over the captain and onto the ship.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Well, we'll show.
I guess we'll show, yeah.
You bring him on down. Lachlan, you can roll mirrors. Since you would have more of a chance than everyone else to recognize anything.
Oh, whoa.
Does my noble bloodline help?
Yeah, you get a plus because of that. All right, no, you don't know him.
Never mind.
Well, no, it's not. You don't know him. He seems similar. Like it's on the tip of your tongue, maybe. But you probably haven't seen this person's face enough to get anything from them.
Interesting.
Like you've seen his face, but his name. What's his name?
Interesting.
But with that, you show him down. He examines the. Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. That was a bad stutter. Sorry.
You okay? What's up?
He examines over the crate. All of its finery still in place. He looks over to you as he's writing some things down in this book that he has. And he looks up and says, "You didn't open it, correct?"
We were told.
No?
We were told not to.
Not.
Mhm.
Alright then.
May we know what's in it now that we've brought it all this way?
Maybe.
An interesting answer, to be sure.
Mm-hmm.
Intriguing. Very well.
As he will call some of his guys to come and take the crate off the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And gesture for all of you to follow, including your captain.
Alrighty.
See, Captain, we got here just as we intended to.
Oh.
Safe and handy, just fine.
Don't know about that. He's just like pulling fur from his coat from the dock.
Well, that just means, that they liked you, Captain.
A warm greeting goes a long way to establishing friendly relations. You should be enthusiastic about it.
I bet you guys will find yourselves in one of the side warehouses off the dock. Tackities move about quite regularly in this area. And the man in question brings you into like more of an office-like area. Not a proper office, but
What could
almost
be?
like an open concept. What could be an office, essentially.
I see.
He doesn't sit at the main chair or anything like that, but he like puts some papers down it before turning towards you all and saying, "Thank you for the delivery. I'm sure it wasn't easy, from what we've heard from reports."
Come on, Signaler. You're our communications man.
Well, as soon as chances you found someone to push off talking, the talking role too.
Ugh, alright. I'm sorry, but once again, my thing spiked. So could you repeat what was said? Sorry.
He just said that thanks for the delivery. I'm sure it wasn't easy considering our reports.
We had a few troubles, but nothing we couldn't handle.
But at the same time, nothing that was covered by the price.
Hmm.
I'm quite sure everything was covered by the price, was it not?
Without prior discussion. Well, a few dreadnoughts is really a bit much, don't you think?
I believe if you have a complaint, you'd have to take it up with her Royal Majesty on that account.
We also seem to have attracted attention from Devil,
Devils.
particularly because of what's in this crate.
Interesting. He says,
Oh.
looking you up and down.
So, pardon our curiosity.
Curiosity is part. He says. So you write some things down in this ledger.
Damn.
He's silent for a bit more before he goes into one of the side drawers and pulls out another bag and gives it to you. It shall contain the rest of the proceeds for the completion of your mission.
Much obliged.
Mm-hmm. And inside will be 5,000 sovereigns.
Much obliged.
Damn.
We money finally.
So all in all, your job was 8,000.
8,000 indeed. Hang on. May we have your name, sir?
Oh, I suppose we didn't have introductions. I apologize. My name is. And he looks over everyone again. Volk Matthias Upshaw.
You're kidding! You've got to be kidding!
Yep. The moment he said capelet.
Right. I need to ask you, Jordan, is this book out yet?
Yes. Not fully. People are still waiting on another installment.
The first one's out.
Mr. Upshaw.
The everyone except the last issue is out at this point in time.
Mr. Upshaw, I'm a huge fan of your writing, he says suddenly, going forward to sparkle in his eyes. May I shake your hand?
Oh, of course. He holds out a hand.
They shake hands and says, "Oh, my sister will be so jealous to know that I got to meet the famous man himself."
Your sister? I'm a little jealous. Mr. Upshaw, your writings are, enlightening.
I'm glad. They are supposed to be. There's a lot of things that the Department of Decency doesn't want anyone to know.
I apologize for my conduct earlier. If I'd known we were working for a celebrity, I guess we could have let some things slide.
Well, currently, Rebel first, celebrity if at all.
Celebrated enough in some circles.
There's no need to change your conduct around me. Act as you would. It's how you should.
I like him.
Which of the right twins are currently tending you in your pursuits right now?
The right one. He says.
Fucking incredible. And now I'm doubly curious about what's in that crate.
Out of character, I can let you know, he still doesn't know.
Why?
This poor guy's just going through it again. Mm-hmm.
I'll be sure to allow you to know the details as soon as I've made sure everything's clear with my current... What's the right word for it?
Sponsor, perhaps?
The ones that currently are leading this operation.
Sponsor.
As soon as I have that, I'll be sure to relay what I can, if I can.
So are we waiting on your word for an update on this case? Is there a second part to this job?
There might be. And with that, your captain immediately protests on, no, we've done our part, they know me, they know who I am, they're back there, they're going to be looking for me, I need protection, he starts immediately kind of going into his spew of, problems.
I put my hand over his mouth. You don't worry about him, he's had a bit of a rough ride.
It's perfectly fine. Captain Willoughby, correct? He like nods his head from behind your mouth.
Mhm,
There,
mhm.
runs your hand on his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Walk with me. We'll settle.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
Par raises her eyebrows and lets him go.
Alright, and then we'll walk off. The archivist will look at all of you and say, "Stay here. I won't be long."
If you say so.
Mm-hmm. With that, he'll take your captain and leave.
Interesting.
When he
With
returns
that,
without
you're
our
left alone for at least 30 minutes. Oh,
Do you
fuck,
hear
Christ.
or see anything?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking yikes. Sorry.
You okay? What happened?
Everything cut out again.
nice.
Oh. Hear or see anything in that time?
You see people coming and going. Now that you have credited a name to the face and all that, you can see people that are definitely from the book moving around doing something. You know who the dog is now, that's for sure.
Yep.
None of them really talk to you. They each gonna go about their business. Some people are looking for where the archivist is gone, and then are walking away because he's obviously not here right now.
Mm-hmm. Not hard to figure that one out.
Not hard to figure that one out. Eventually, Volk will return. Step into the office for like one step and motion for you all to follow him.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Follow, of course.
And he is alone. He's not your captain.
Where did our dear captain end up?
He insisted upon his identity being within the hands of agents on the side of the relay and the reach and other matters. I sent him on a break.
Probably a good idea, but where does that leave us?
That leaves you here currently in my presence and getting some answers that you guys wanted. Is that not what you still want?
Oh,
Most certainly.
absolutely.
Well, I do simply want to make sure our captain's quite well. He is a bit tense as of the moment.
And I'm sure some time away from it all, and his estate will
Hmm.
be time enough for him to calm down.
Perhaps. We'll see.
Break will do her some good, especially since there's no pressing job.
Hmm.
I'm intrigued. Ready for some answers, aren't you all?
Rubs hands together.
Follow me.
Ooh.
After you.
With that, he moves over to where the crate is, and procures a knife from his one of his pockets inside of his coat.
Mm-hmm.
He could have
And-
stabbed us with that knife. How dare!
Cuts one line from one edge of this crate to the other, slicing open the fine, very rich linens.
Wow.
Before using the knife to like draw it over, and you realize with all the, like, as like it kind of opens up, all the linens are taken off of it. You realize this isn't a crate; it's a crypt.
Oh boy.
Huh.
Who is that?
Some backstory, I suppose, is important.
It might help, yes.
As you all know, since you are locals, save for one of you, of the Reach, you know that our position here is hinged on the fight between the stovepipes and the tactics,
Of
between
course.
freedom and Her Majesty. We got word that they're producing something big out here, the Windward Company, to be precise. And we I'll try and put a stop to that before it changes the weights of the scales of the conflict here. And in order for production of our own facilities and continuation of our war effort in other regions of the High Wilderness. To do so, we needed someone with intimate knowledge on what exactly they are up to out here, and someone that would work with us. Of course, we could bribe any official, or at least try to, but the amounts needed to bribe someone so high up, and to assure their loyalty in this regard, is rocky at best. Are you all aware of what the most serene mausoleum is?
I've heard the name, but in more detail, no.
He nods before opening up his ledger, his book here, which you know now is his journal.
Mm-hmm.
Flips through some of the pages. The most serene mausoleum is not only the resting place of the Prince Consort, but it's also where Her Majesty keeps many of those closest to her and her court. She keeps them all ageless through her use of hours. The only consequence is they need to be legally dead. Almost like a bird cage of sorts. To be placed in such a position means that you've done Her Majesty a great service and have served her well enough that she actually gives a shit about you. Which is more than what many of us can ever attain to.
Pardon me for saying so, but it seems a frightful reward for years of well-served loyalty.
The lap of luxury for the rest of your entire existence? I'm sure some people find it very tasteful, especially in LB.
Sounds a little dull.
A little restrictive.
Everyone that serves her well, to such a capacity, can come from almost any walk of life. And some may share the sentiments that you two don't share. Para and Amal, is it?
Yes.
Yes.
You know it. We found someone that does.
Look, the person in the crate.
Yes.
This is someone smuggled out of the mausoleum.
It is a death list.
Raises 1/5 of Para.
Bumps fist.
Uh-oh. Our agents were able to make contact with them, smuggle them out of the most serene mausoleum to you. Were you able to get them the rest of the way?
Your agents might have faced some losses in the process.
That is what they signed up for.
I suppose so.
We all must be willing to sacrifice some things if we are to stay a step ahead of her renewed majesty.
Some things, perhaps.
He looks over the crypt one last time. Now, hopefully we'll be able to get some answers out of them.
Well,
But allow me to introduce you to a Alexander Marshall.
that seems like an important name.
He is the courtier of Her Renewed Majesty.
Lovely.
Courtsortium! God fucking damn it! When you say courtier, are you referring to, courtship or the general meaning?
Advisor.
Oh, terrifying. That explains Commander Sloane. Commodore.
Yes, it would. As you can tell, Her Majesty wants him back. A lot. Back in his proper cage.
Would you say then that our involvement would put our ship and our crew in danger? Or,
It already has.
further, from this point onwards?
It would.
Fantastic.
At this point, this is why you have the options to back out. Or you can. He thinks for a moment, mulling over his choice of words before speaking up again and saying, all of you can stay here in New Winchester for a few days. Your captain will come to his senses shortly, I'm sure, and if not, I'm sure you can convince him and continue on with any other smuggling operations you wish to take part in the Reach.
The thing is, we're already under Her Majesty's scrutiny.
Isn't everyone in the Reach that is undergoing such dishonorable, yet honorable actions such as yourselves, smugglers? And the Reach would be no different. I'd surmise you may not be able to travel back to Albion anytime soon. At least, not with your current vessel. But there are ways.
I'm sure there are.
But that option stands before you. If that is what you choose, then you can leave now. You have your payment. You will not need to worry about anyone coming to silence you or anything like that. You have my word. The other option is that you stay. We have a little meeting. At least my agents have a meeting with Mr. Marshall here. Or Sir Marshall. And then I will add you and your crew to the operation in question. Unfortunately, your captain will be staying here in his safety of his estate while we conduct this plan of ours. But from the file I was given on him, I think you all are quite skilled enough that you do not need a personal captain to delegate roles and to keep your ship running. You have enough experience of that on your own already.
You know quite a bit about us.
Well, correction. Others know enough about you, and I'm able to accumulate all that information.
Correction noted. Do you mind giving us a moment to talk it out among ourselves?
Of course.
Mm-hmm. Um... I kind of want to do it.
Yeah, I feel you.
I want to do it. I'm all wood in character. It sounds exciting.
It sounds like a payday.
It also sounds incredibly dangerous.
That hasn't stopped you so far.
Well, yes, and we are smugglers. This would be part and parcel of the job. It's one with high stakes.
Slightly higher stakes than usual.
Well, before we come to a full-on decision, we should at least wait for the captain.
Well, of course, we can make this he's supposed to be in this decision either way. He's talking no matter what we decide on.
As he said. I don't know that it's going to make much of a difference whether the captain is here or not. I can tell you what his vote would be, if it makes you feel better.
I think we all know what the captain would say.
Mm-hmm.
However, if the captain calms down, he may think a bit differently than his normal tense self.
Ah, Lucian, you're so hopeful.
Well, I hope that everyone, changes for the better.
Better or not, our captain's normal self, despite how much I adore him, he's not much
in
different.
Quite a state.
Precisely.
He's still the captain, however.
Would you like to contact him then?
Well, we're giving him some time to de-stress.
Who knows how long that could take? This seems a bit more urgent.
Well, we have to wait for the captain either way.
No, actually, the option was we can leave the captain behind. Our Mr. Archivist over there didn't seem too impressed. Or rather, didn't seem too...
Confident in him.
That's close to a mutiny.
It's really not. We're just taking a job on the side.
I think we should, at the very least, give the captain a few days, speak to him on the matter.
Alright then.
You guys decided on something? Or at least want to talk again with the archivist?
Mm-hmm. At least want to talk again, I'd suppose.
Is the room then again after you guys usher him in, and maybe you'll decide.
Well, in a way.
That's foreboding.
There's a bit of a clash of opinions here. But, providing our captain agrees, I'm sure we'd love to take you up on this offer.
I can let you know that your captain is in no state to agree to anything at the current moment.
Oh, I'm well aware.
Well, that's foreboding.
I'm assuming you know how he is more than I would in my brief evaluation. If he's done with the skies for at least a few days, and we are moving swifter than slower.
Looks at Lucian.
How long would this job take?
Depending on the information we're given. He like mulls over the numbers in his head a bit. Perhaps a week, 2.
At the time, listen, Lucian, by the time we finish, the captain's app will be in a better state than before.
It just doesn't sit right with me to take the captain's ship while the captain's indisposed. What would the crew think?
Well, the crew will think that the captain, as he has been for the past several days, is entrusting us with leading the ship as he did while he was preoccupied in his room.
But that's a lie.
It's not quite, Lucian. It's what's been happening this entire time.
That is quite true, actually.
Yeah.
Well, you people not already read them lies as smugglers.
We try to keep it out of the family, you know?
If you're worried about any sort of sense of legality in any sort of way with this current course of actions, I can assure you it is all within the agreement that was stated by your captain. If at any point in time, during which any of the agents of the rebellion are within a better state to command any other caveats or extra optional objectives of any sort, and the captain is currently out of, well, not in the current condition to continue on, then he had already, under the terms of semantics, really, allows the vessel to be commandeered for the rest of the mission until a payable amount is found, or
Of
is
course.
given for the job soon.
You really should learn to read contracts better. But I like the sound of that.
Essentially, going on this, agreeing to this, means you are officially, unofficially, conscripted under, or at least your vessel is conscripted under the rebellion.
On a temporary basis, of course.
Until the job is finished.
Well, the job is finished, however. We've got the payment. I think
If you wish for the job to finish here, then you all can leave. Easily enough. Continuing with this would be an extra objective on top of the last job you were given, therefore continuing the working contract.
Lucian will look between his 3 other officers and say, well, if the 3 of you have your hearts set in this course of action, I will keep my opinions to myself regarding the matter.
Think of the fun, Lucian. Think of the profits.
I'm not here for the profits nor the fun. I'm here to have a sense of duty. Know that.
Where this could take us in disguise.
It could help the fight against the stovepipes, and you know our captain hates those guys.
Lucian just has a raised brow of You also know that's why I'm not. You also know I'm not here for that.
But duty.
Not a duty to the captain, but a duty to the Lord.
Forgot about that one.
But as I said, if the rest of you are set on this course, who am I to stop you?
If we do join in, does this make us officially part of your cause?
No, not exactly. On a temporary basis, consider yourselves mercenaries almost. Though I will technically count as your captain.
Disgruntled Lucian sounds.
I'm eager.
I feel the bait being hooked.
I'm hooked. I'm just waiting for everybody else to
Yeah.
bite.
I says,
I mean-
well, I don't exactly have the luxury of being choosy with my work. I'll agree to these terms.
And everyone else.
Oh, I'm all in.
agreeable. Ah, there it is.
Well, I suppose it's agreed then.
Pleasure doing business with you, sir.
He nods his head and writes some things down in his ledger. Eyeing you each closely. For nodding and holding out a hand. Welcome to Rebellion.
Eagerly shake hands.
Shake, 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 shake.
Firm shake.
Come along
Old,
then.
old man shake.
Come along then. As he points to some of his guys to pick up the crate. We'll conduct the rest of this meeting on the truth side.
Of course.
There. What an end.
The famous ship. Finally, we get to step aboard.
Take selfies, guys.
Sorry?
Let's take selfies.
Let's do it.
Selfie. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
And it is 6, so that is where we'll end for the night.
That's a good place to end.
I love this. I love this so much. You said we might meet him at some point.
Now,
Mm.
said. As you guys are essentially being added to what you guys are told is Volk Matthias Upshore's current rebellion fleet. So far, it is 6 engines strong, with yours included.
Yeah.
Hey!
It's pretty small.
Exciting, exciting.
I mean, it's a rebellion fleet.
We're pretty small, but really.
Unimpressive.
Impressive.
No,
I've
just-
seen better.
well, it's not Lucian's not the one saying that. He's like, Chance is the one saying that.
Right.
Of course, Chance, of course.
Yeah. Lucian's too nice to think of that.
That's what
Clearly,
you say now.
everyone's here for a reason.
Clearly.
Already criticizing the rebellion fleet. this small fleet.
A small rebellion fleet. How can they stand up to an empire?
Right. Why not fighting the entire empire?
Aww. Well, don't say that now.
Cut to him fighting the entire empire.
So what is that?
That's what I like to hear. I can't fucking
Thank
Volk!
you, Jordan, for a wonderful session.
Thank you, yes. God, that was fun.
Glad you could make a Chance.
Finally, I know.
It's a rarity to hear your voice.
I know, right?
Yeah, we don't talk anymore. It's like, it's been at
Both
least
there.
24 hours, you know?
I
Mm-hmm.
know, right?
It's so strange.
So strange.
Yeah. Oh, and you guys had your first encounter with a demon, so
We
I
sure
will
did.
count that as something wondrous.
Oh, nice.
Instead of that, or meeting Volk is something wondrous.
Both things are wondrous.
So you guys will level up.
Yeah!
What does it even mean?
It means we get to do some fun things.
So you guys can choose to either, once again, you can add 1 to one of your stats. You can add an extra +2 to the maximum amount of tenacity that you get.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can add another what's it called?
Integrity.
It's like if you wanted to expand your character traits.
Yeah. And then of course, On the side note of that, you guys, of course, always at the end of every session have the option to switch around 2 of your traits. To switch around 2 of your skill points. To change one of your traits, or to change one of your integrities.
Wonderful. What should we do? What should we do?
Of course, remember, we do this in Great's little journal format.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. What's our peril at the moment, by the way? The general peril.
It'll be at 0. It'll be at 0.
Okay.
Since you're now within the safety of both Matthias Upshur.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I stepped on a goddamn fucking needle.
Oh.
Are you okay? The needles really are a hazard in your place.
Yes.
God.
Be right back.
Okay. I'm gonna add 1 to my mirrors.
What does that make your mirrors?
A solid 0.
Oh. Should I add something? Should I add something to my hearts to make it a 2, or add something to my mirrors to make it a 3?
Depends.
Some veils would be good as.
I'm at a -1 veil. It's.
I mean, if you add 1 to it, it'll make it a 0.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You at least won't be taking the money. Well, maybe I should add something to my... We've got 2 people who are capable of mirrors. Maybe I'll add more to my iron. Yeah.
Continue down the path of the fight, gal.
Well, yep. Somebody's gotta.
The way of the fist.
I am waxing on and whacking off.
I'm glad.
No, wait, hang on.
With 2 hearts?
I think, does Amal have 2 hearts?
He
I
does.
have 2.
Hmm?
Oh.
She has 2 hearts. She has 2 in hearts and 2 in mirrors. So I was thinking of either pushing something to 3 or my veils to 1.
Well, I think I'm gonna make my mirrors a 3 then.
So once you decide what you want to do, Chance, you just write out a little journal entry thing on the changes that you made and how whatever the wondrous thing that happened got you to make that change, got you to, or any larger encounter of the story, the session.
I see.
Some of y'all participated in the glory of the Magdalene.
Fuck, that was rough, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got hit in heart areas.
Yeah. Also, Lachlan's moments with his dad. It was so caring despite everything. It was so sweet. God.
Lachlan shed many tears that day.
Sweet boy. Sweet boy. Go home to your family. They love you.
If only.
I'm adopted.
I'm
I flew
adopted.
home without being arrested.
And he's just like, it doesn't matter.
He did it because he loves his family.
I love him. Lachlan's dad was a good man. Is a good man. You should go see him again.
You see him in the Magdalene again.
I do love the entire concept of the immersion chambers. Honestly.
Yes, yes. You got. Damn! I'm so upset we didn't get to see like Lucian or Amal. Try it. Come on. Come
You can always go
on.
back in time.
Come on. You should try it.
Lucian has nothing to speak of.
Oh,
The
sure,
only
bud.
The thing is, Amal wouldn't, simply because like she's very much, she lives in the present and looking forward to the future.
Mm-hmm.
All those other things the Magdalene offers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but just not any of that. Not specifically. Also, despite being in danger so many times, she is still like very upbeat. So
1 second.
what cracks me up though is the secret she guys decided to tell.
I'm adopted.
Doesn't even know if that's true.
You don't know, and you just went with it anyway.
This is still a secret that he holds close to his heart.
You should have put I might be adopted.
Well, he did say, I think I might be adopted. That's what he said.
Okay. That counts too. How generous.
No, the savage secret. Any secret that can ruin someone's day?
Oh. A secret that can ruin someone's day. That's the classic thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's a savage one.
It can certainly ruin somebody's day.
My boobs are pink!
It could ruin my day.
Yeah, that could. That could. That could also ruin the day of someone else.
Mm-hmm. We're all getting stronger, slowly but surely. Let's see. This +3.
I might go down the route then of upping my veil.
Yeah,
Oh,
come,
yeah.
join me. Join me in Vales Plus Land. We can change the traits, right? Forget tenacious anymore. I'm just gonna change it to playful because she's not leaned into the tenacious part at all. Does that one need a little journal entry too? Woo! Rest in pieces.
I wonder if we'll ever end up.
Who knows? Maybe. I'm sure we could make a stop if we had the fuel. Do you want to go home?
I'm just curious what could happen.
I'm here. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yes, the trait change will need a journal entry.
Alright. I want to know more about Amal's past. Speak to me, cousin.
We share the same path, is all she'll say.
Mm-hmm. I see. Very well, then. I better get better at sneaking away from fights. I am getting. I love how everybody's like, "Ooh, the rebellion part," and Lachlan's just like, "I'm strong." He's gained his
Lachlan's
muscles.
I've been I do in fact lift, bro.
I do lift. Oh my god, the lady. I love
need
her.
to share something with
Oh?
you.
Oh?
I needed to double check whether or not this was posted on April Fool, but it was posted on the 1st of July, and now I'm worried.
Oh?
And this person on Tumblr says, guys, my stepsister's fiance's girlfriend's stepuncle's dad works at the CW. He told me I could see the Full Metal Alchemist live action reboot script.
What?
As long as I promise to share it with anyone.
Sorry, what? Check the URL. Is it from Post from a Darker Timeline?
No, it's someone called the Hot Zone.
Oh god. No. No. No.
How bad is it?
Oh god.
No, you tell me.
No, 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 no. No, my god. Like, how are they getting, like, the worst?
Oh no. What?
Listen, I have no idea if this is real or not. Always just seen it and it's not posted on April Fools, and I don't know what to think.
I
Maybe
think
It's gotta be.
I
No,
think
this
it
is.
memery.
It's gotta be. This can't be. I fucking refuse.
I wish I had more context of this memory.
I refuse to believe Arakawa would
think
sign
it-
off on this.
Yeah, but also they mentioned CW, so it's probably memeing off of how bad the Powerpuff Girls reboot was.
This final one though is the best one.
I just had to stop the line. I'm gonna roofing my own drink. I'm like, this is fake.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's gotta be. There's no way.
Say that, but have you seen that one fucking YouTube game ad?
No, no.
Which YouTube game ad?
The one about where you're a gardener.
The game where you play as a gardener.
Oh
Yes.
god, yeah, I've seen the one.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
It's bad. You're safer there.
You know what? No, Jordan, you and me later. We're gonna have a watch together session together, honey.
You
I'm
signed.
so worried.
You should have said you knew. You just should have said you knew.
You mean the garden flipper game?
Yeah.
So like the house flipper DLC?
No, I mean it's one is it's for a mobile game, but they have like these
mobile.
animated ads. They have these animated ads that was made for it.
The girl boss mechanic I've known since I
Yeah,
was a
show me.
kid. Your hands are so boggers. They were made to make cool shit.
We can't begin to comprehend.
Scar, I hate it here.
Alright, 1 second, I just need to find this
I'm back.
The garden flipper thing?
Welcome back.
video.
We'll watch it later. We'll watch it later.
Okay. Nice.
What was posted into here?
Bad things.
I'll get rid of it now.
No. Leave it there for Bree to see.
Whose script is this?
No one imported it.
How is a
Probably
boomer,
someone
like,
based off of how bad the Powerpuff Girl reboot script was.
Are we
How
going
is
to talk about the plot twist of Corella at all?
Oh,
I've actually watched the entirety of Corella.
yep. Give us the review,
Oh.
chance.
So, it wasn't good. It wasn't terrible. It's very much like, they tried to make Corella Harley Quinn, but at the same time they try to make it into like a kids movie, and at the same time they try to like give more substance to this character, and they also clearly stole like 90% of the plot from The Devil Wears Parada. Yeah,
Of course they did.
they stole like almost that entire plot.
Of course they
Like, it was like, I've seen this before. I've seen this before too. I've also seen this before. I didn't share in the hub because I didn't want to upset anyone. Because I know there's plenty of people who like the movie Maleficent. But, it's very much Disney saw their success with that movie and we're like, we're gonna repeat that with all of our other Disney villains.
Oh, they sure are, yeah. Absolutely. Are you kidding? They see money, they're gonna go for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it was very much like that. Like, this was not Cruella from, 101 Dalmatians. This was someone else completely.
Mm-hmm. But it doesn't matter as long as they make the bank. Forget whether the plot makes sense or anything.
Yeah.
This is a life we lead now.
This is what we have to put up with.
Yeah. Also, the plot twist was, like, seen from a mile away.
Which is.
You can't be my mother!
Mm-hmm. And yet, there she is. Her mother.
Like, I couldn't even be upset with a movie that they had a fucking parachute in, like, that era, because the British police still had their stupid hats. And she had a fucking, proper parachute.
Ah, they didn't care about timelines. It's full of anachronisms.
No, like, a modern parachute.
It's full of puppy
Is what
death.
she had.
Puppy death is all they care about.
There was no puppy deaths.
Disappointing. A whole movie about the villain and we didn't even get to see one puppy death?
No, she likes dogs.
You think they could put animal cruelty on a goddamn Disney movie?
I think
Like,
they should
that's-
damn well better try.
We'll call your parents, but they won't be cruel to animals.
Yeah, no,
Oh, yeah.
like that was the most jarring thing. She likes dogs.
Excuse the hell out of them.
Draw the line somewhere.
And I draw the line at animal cruelty.
Like, because, the original Cruella did not like dogs. She did not like animals in general.
Yeah,
No.
you think someone that likes dogs wouldn't want to make a coat out of them?
Yeah, but, like, in
Yeah.
this one, she doesn't make a coat on the Dalmatians. She fakes a coat on the Dalmatians and makes everyone think that she did.
Incredible.
What?
Why?
What?
Edgy.
And I need to
Why?
make that evil lady think I killed her dogs.
What? Really?
Like, this isn't Cruella. It's a completely different character who has the same name
Wild.
and the same and the same aesthetic. That's it.
I mean, I think it would have been more interesting if she was straight up, fashion. Like, the point is she's evil because she doesn't care about the animal. She's all for fashion.
Yep.
Yeah, like her mother was more like the actual Cruella than she was, because her mother was like, "I'm a psychopath."
I want that story. God damn it. Give me that story.
Yeah.
I love the space wife.
The space wife. She's perfect.
She is.
She is. Look at her. She's beautiful. How can we not love that?